Alerta katipunan sa bukid, ang puloy anan, dito matagamtaman. Kakapoy sa kalawasan, walay ulan, walay habon, walay banig. Pagkatulog, giunlan pa ang sundan, abanseng makalilisan. Alerta katipunan, ang tuson, ang kalisdanan. Dugangan nato ang kaisog, bisag mamatay pa sa panggubatan. Tumong natong idusok, nasutupson, paghupayon, dali na kita magkikisok, abanseng makalilisan. Alerta katipunan sa bukid, ang puloy anan, dito matagamtaman. Kakapoy sa kalawasan, walay ulan, walay habon, walay banig. Pagkatulog, giunlan pa ang sundan, abanseng makalilisan. Alerta katipunan, ang tuson, ang kalisdanan. Dugangan nato ang kaisog, bisag mamatay pa sa panggubatan. Tumong nato inusog, nasutupson, paghupayon, dali na kita magkipisok, abanseng makalilisan. Alerta katipunan, abanseng makalilisan. Alerta katipunan, abanseng makalilisan.
Ang kagubot sa Tres de Abril. Mga kaubanan, doon na kita'y mga bisita.
Ha? Kinsa man na sila?
Wala pa kuno kahibalo, pero ilang mga barko, dagko kaayo. Gikan pa kuno sila sa pikas bahin sa kalibutan.
Ug unsa man na ilang gidalagikan sa ilang parte sa kalibutan?
Usa ka dako kaayo nga krus.
Hala, mao ba na silang magipatay ni Lapu-Lapu o mga taga-upod sa milabay nga mga tuig? Kadtong mga langyaw nga.
Diya na sila padong. Mga Indio, kami ang mga katsilang praili nga mosalbar kaninyo sa inyong mga sala.
Unsa may amo sala?
Daghan kamong mga Ginoo ug idolo. Apan, usa lamang ang tinuod nga Ginoo, ug kini mao si Jesucristo. Pabunyag kamo sa iyang ngalan. Kung dili kamo gusto mamatay.
Dili lang di ay ang pagpalambo sa Kristyanismo ang tuyo sa mga katsila sa Subo. Tuyo sab nila nga gipahimuslan ang bahandi sa atong kinaiyahan ug ang atong katawhan. Giilog sa mga katsila ang mga yuta sa Sugbo. Pugos nga gipatrabaho ang mga Sugboanon, pinugos nga gipahimo og mga building, munisipyo, simbahan, dalan, galyon ug uban pa. Gikuha sa mga langyaw ang abot samtang gipanggutom ang mga tawo.
Nganong ningundang ka man? General, di pangkapoy na kaayo ang akong mga kamot. Mag-20 ka oras na kung nagdukduk o nag-alsa og mga bugat nga bato para matukod kaning inyong simbahan. Unya, moreklamo ka? Kabalo ba ka nga kini ang simbahan para sa Ginoo? Pagbuot sa Ginoo nga ikaw mo trabaho, maong trabaho din ha.
General, palihog lang. Papahuwayain taon akong igsuon. Di na niya kaya. Wa pa na siya'y kaon kay kuwaon man sa mga praile ang among abot para itinda sa galyon.
Magtubag-tubag ka?
General,
Gusto ka mamatay?
General, ayaw yung taon.
Utropod ka. Kung dili mo mo trabaho, maayo pa'y mamatay mo.
Maayo pa'y mamatay tungod sa usa ka bala kaysa sa kagutom ug kahago para mabulahan mo mga kawatan sa among yuta.
Irihes kang dako. Ayaw!
Ang padayon nga pag-abuso batok sa mga Pilipino ang rason nganong natukod ang usa ka organisasyon nga ginganlan og KKK o kataas-taasan galang-galangang katipunan ng mga anak ng bayan dito sa Manila ug dinhi sa Sugbo. Mga kauban, naata diri karon kay mga Pilipino kita. Apan ang Pilipinas dili na atoa. Gikawat sa mga katsila ang atong yutang natawhan ug dili ni nila buhian hangtod dili na nato lang katon gikan sa ilang mga kamot.
Sakto. Bisan unsaon panatog luhod o pangamuyo sa mga katsila. Padre, ayaw in taon. Padre, husto na. Di na sila maminaw. Kay sa ilang mga mata, ang mga Pilipino dili tao, kundi ilaga. Indyo pagani ang ilang tawag sa atoa. Indyo? Ha! Sunod-sunod lamang kita sa mga katsila, nga sunod-sunod lamang sa mga praile, nga sunod-sunod lamang sa hari sa Espanya. Kinsa may ilang gisilbihan? Ang Ginoo ba? Wala man siguro Ginoo nga muhunghong sa usa ka miyembro sa simbahan nga manglugos og babay.
Mga kauban, nakita ko ang inyong nakit-an, di na maantos ang kalisod sa atong nasod ug katawhan. Ug kini tungod sa mga katsila nga salbahis, apan sa kalibutang ilang gipadagan, kitay manginahanglan og tabang. Sa pagdako sa katipunan, ning grabe pod ang pwersa nga gusto mulutos kanila. Usa ka adlaw, ang usa nila ka kauban nga si 𝗔𝗿𝗃𝗍𝗵 nga taga-Basak sa Nicolas gidakop o gidala sa mga katsila sa Fort San Pedro. Gikulata siya og napugos sa mga nga musulti og mga ngalan. Gidakop dayon sa mga sundalo ang mga pangalan nga iyang gitug-an og sila gibilanggo og uban gipatay. It's up time. Tungod ni adtong panghitaboa, nagtigom ang mga lider sa katipunan sa balay ni Isidro Gabilondo sa Kareta.
Mga kauban, dili na ta maglangan. Ang ayang sugdan na nato ang revolusyon sa dili pa nila mahurot og patay ang atong mga kauban. Sakto si Candido. Dili na nato huwaton pa nga mosamot ang sitwasyon. Ning samot na kinisukad sa pagtunob sa mga katsila diri sa atong nasod.
Ayaw mo og kahadlok mga kauban. Duna tay leader nga ingon nila, dili madutlan og bala. Dili kini komedya mga kauban. Kublang jud siya.
Maayong buntag mga kauban. Candido, kung mahimo ko nimong pusilon. Ako si Leon Kilat, gikan pakuog ni Negros Oriental. Ako ang leader sa atong pag-alsa ugma. Oo, ugma. Dili na nato palabyon pa ang mga adlaw, mga kauban. Kay usa ka grutlo nga paglangan, libo kadupa ang kadaugan sa atbang. Mga kauban, dili ta mahadlok. Kini usa ka anting-anting o kini mao ang rason nga kublan ko. Apan dili. Kublan ko kay mas gusto pa ko mamatay para sa akong nasod kaysa mga mabuhi na ulipon sa mga langyaw. Isulog ninyo ang inyong kaisog, sama nako. Isulog ninyo sa inyong agtang, sa tubangan sa inyong kalo. Ang vestidora. Usa ka na kapanaton nga naay mga nakasuwat na panuwatong Latin o Espanyol. Ug kana mauna ang hosya redentora. Uguman ang nga papel inig aton niyato sa gera aron dili mo gutumon bisan sa unsa kadugay ang away. Mga kauban, dili lamang kining mga anting-anting ang manalipod nato panahon sa gera, kundi ang atong kaisog. Bisan kutsilyo o sundang lang ang ato batok sa ilang pusil o mga kanyon, magmadaugom ta kay wala kitay kahadlok. Sa Tres de Abril, mag-alsa kita. Mabuhi ang Pilipinas. Mabuhi ang revolusyon.
Mabuhi ang katipunan. Mabuhi ang revolusyon. Gipanguluhan ni Leon Kilat ang panagsangka sa Tres de Abril batok sa mga katsila.
Bantay mga igsoon. Hapa kamong tanan.
Kahibalo si Leon nga 5 ka bala ang naa sa matag pusil sa mga katsila. Manghapa sila, iphon nila ang 5 ka buto ug kini kahurot sa bala inikargada balik og bala. Dito ang saktong oras para ang mga katipunero mamarog og muhasmag.
Mabuhi ang Pilipinas! Mabuhi ang revolusyon!
Pag-ampo alang sa nagbagong sugbo. O magbubuhat, nagampo kami kanimo alang sa usa ka sugbong hingpit nga nagbago. Ang sugbo nga sa mga bayani gidamgo, usa ka sugbo nga atong ikapasigarbo. Kami nagaampo alang sa bagong sugbo, sugboanong maalamon sa among mga kaagi. Nahiusang nagpanday, pagkabot sa damgo, sa sugbong maisog, mauswagon o gawasnon. Among mga pangandoy para sa matagbata, may pagkaon sa lamisa, ug balay makatulgan. May bisting makahupay sa gabi nga matugnaw, giatiman, gipangga sa tibuok katilingban. Kami nagaampo alang sa bagong sugbo, sugboanong dakog garbo sa among mga kaagi. Nahiusang nagpanday, pagkabot sa damgo, sa sugbong maisog, mauswagon o gawasnon. Amen.
We Cebuanos aspire to be worthy in following the path taken by our heroes in their fearless fight for a land whose sun and stars forever shine for justice, whose loving embrace is everyone's paradise. We strive to become a people who love our motherland in our every breath and with every drop of our blood, sweat, and tears.
Bayang magiliw, perlas ng silanganan, alam ng puso, sa dibdib mo'y buhay. Lupang hinirang, nguyang ka ng magiting, sa manlulupi, di ka pasisikin, sa dagat at bundok, sa simoy at sa langit mong bangka. May hilak ang tula at awit sa paglayang minamahal. Ang islat ng watawat tuwing tagumpay na nagniningning. Ang bituin at araw niya kailan kamay di magdidilim. Lupa ng araw ng lalakit pagsinta, buhay ay langit sa timog. Aming ligaya na pa'y mang-aapit, ang mamatay ng dahil sa'yo.
Good afternoon, magandang hapon at maayong hapon kaninyong tanan. Hello and welcome to Tres de Abril at 126, the making of our Visayan heroes alive. We are celebrating the 126th year of the Battle of Tres de Abril, as well as the 7th grand opening anniversary of Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. Welcome everybody. Let us give our reenactors, our performers, a big round of applause. To everyone here is joining us on site, welcome and thank you. Give yourselves a big round of applause as well. For those who are joining us online, feel free to share the link of this video to your respective profiles. I know we have schools joining us today as well through our Facebook Live. Hello, I hope you are doing okay. Again, share this to your respective profiles. Now, a bit of a background. So today, April 3. So way back in 1898, that is a Palm Sunday, the Cebuanos rose up in revolt against Spain. General Pantaleon Villegas, better known to us as Leon Kilat, leads the Cebuanos, armed only with bolos, spears, and knives against the company of Spanish forces in the Battle of Tres de Abril. Now, when the Spanish loyalist soldiers saw the Katipuneros taking position in the intersection of what is known now as Virama Avenue and Tres de Abril Street, they shouted, "You stupid people, return to your homes. Go away before you're hit by bullets and are killed." Now, of course, the Katipuneros dared the Spaniards to fire, and the latter just did that. The Katipuneros knew that the Spanish rifles had to be reloaded after 5 shots. Thus, they dropped on the ground while the Spanish soldiers were firing. So they rushed to attack while the Spaniards are reloading, and a furious hand-to-hand combat ensues. The Spanish soldiers realized that they were outmatched by the bolos of the Katipuneros, so they have no choice but to retreat. So they retreated to Fort San Pedro, leaving most of the Cebu city under the control of the Katipuneros. After the successful battle, the membership of the Cebu Katipuneros rose up to 2,000. So that's just a brief history of what we are celebrating today. And again, that is the Tres de Abril. Let us give our fallen soldiers a big round of applause. Thank you. And I believe we have also some descendants of those soldiers right here joining us in the venue. Now, before we proceed to our lineup of activities, we need to recognize our partners who have been very generous to us. We have the Tres de Abril Foundation Incorporated, the Central Visayas Association of Museums, and the Ande Heritage Center. Also, our participants, we have the flag tour guides, they're here. We have also the Mindanao State University, Colegio de Santa Ana, Cebu Normal University, DepEd, Taguig City and Pateros. We also have with us here is St. Louis College, Cebu. Also, we have the Hagobiao National High School, Abiliana National School, and Rosario National School. Let's give all our partners and participants another round of applause. Okay, so we have a lot of things in store for you today, guys. We have our panel discussion on the making of Visayan heroes through performing arts. Earlier, we had the reenactment of the Battle of Tres de Abril, and later on, we'll have messages from a descendant of none other than Leon Kilat. Later on, we have a spoken poetry contest and trivia quizzes for everyone, both online and on site. So again, for those who are joining us online, okay, make sure that you do stay because we have a few things prepared for you as well. And again, we are encouraging everyone to share the link to Palmgrass. And if in case, for those our on-site guests right now, if you haven't followed Palmgrass, feel free to follow us through Facebook. That is Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. We also have our YouTube channel, okay, in which we uploaded also videos from different events. And if you are not yet aware, here at Palmgrass, we are historical aficionados. We love history. So we also have a lot of videos from the previous events that you can watch, you can review, and of course, you can, again, join us. All right. So aside from the Tres de Abril celebration, Palmgrass is celebrating its 7th anniversary. So we have here the Saulog. So join us in our 7th grand opening anniversary event here at Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. So prepare for an unforgettable evening as we express our gratitude for our 7 years journey together on April 3, later on 8:30 in the evening. So also get ready to create cherished memories together as we celebrate this fun and exciting night. So your presence makes this celebration even more special. More highlights. We have our raffle draw for a free overnight stay. And we also have later on singing contests of Abtik Kilat songs and games. Also, we have our Saulog raffle draw. So this is entitled Daog. Score big with our raffle at Palmgrass Hotel and get a chance to win an overnight stay at our hashtag rooms for heroes. So when you join our hashtag 𝗂𝗟𝗏7 sa Palmgrass anniversary raffle draw. As we celebrate the 7th grand opening anniversary of Palmgrass Hotel, we are giving back to you, our valued guests. To get a raffle entry, just avail of any Palmgrass services that includes kapihan sa Lumaya, Hardin Dagami food and beverage worth 1,000 pesos and up, or avail of our Barkada overnight chill from March 24 to April 3. April 3. So napatay chance to avail. And a live raffle draw will be held on April 3, later 8:30 in the evening. Now, we mentioned of raffle draw, and I did mention this earlier as well. We have Abtik Kilat singing contest. So sing any Palmgrass Abtik Kilat songs and win. So aside from our theater performance, we also produce original music. So in celebration of Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel's 7th anniversary, we're kicking off the night with our Abtik Kilat singing contest. Swing by the Hardin Dagami on April 3, 2024 at 8:30 in the evening and get a chance to win. Okay, so Lumaya na day. So it's no longer in sa Hardin. Okay, so it's in Lumaya. So okay, but still, appeal gihapon mo for our singing contest and get to know the different original songs we have produced here. Thank you, Miss A. Amazing prizes. All you have to do is just sing your heart out. For the mechanics, this is open to all interested participants, and the deadline for registration was on April 1. Napabay pwede makaapas? I think pwede pa makaapas tingali, but let's try lang. So choose any of the Abtik Kilat songs. So we have, as mentioned earlier, you can follow us through our YouTube channel as well. Just look for Palmgrass, the Heritage Hotel. A lot of the songs are there for you to follow. So performance will be held on April 3, and inform us ahead of the song of your choice so we can prepare it. Later, as mentioned, we have the spoken poetry contest, and the theme is we have Kaisog, Kalantip, Kaabtik, a tribute to the 1898 Tres de Abril Cebu heroes. Now, at this point, it is an honor for me to introduce to you our respective contestants. So we have contestants coming from different schools. Our first contestant number 1 from St. Louis College, Cebu, we have Leona Caitlin Semblante. Contestant number 2, still from St. Louis College, Cebu, we have Chris Nino Colo. All the way from the District of Alagunsan, we have Arnel Lapina from Rosario National School. And we have contestant number 4 from Hagobiao National High School. We have Nicolin M. Adolfo. Okay, so those are our contestants for our spoken word poetry. So support them, support, okay? So I know probably and hopefully some of your classmates are watching right now. Naklase pa ba sila? Okay, so I hope you inform your classmates, and of course for the classmates and friends of our contestants, support them. They need your love and support, guys. Now, at this point, okay, we have a special message this time from the Cebu City Chief Operations Tourism Officer from the Cebu City Tourism Office. We have Mr. 𝗓𝗿𝗄𝐿. A big round of applause.
Thank you very much. Maayong hapon kanatong tanan. First of all, I'd like to extend my respects to our CEO of Palmgrass Heritage Hotel, the Heritage Hotel of Cebu City, celebrating their 7th year today, Madam Agripina. Let's give her a round of applause, please. Akong kauban sa buhat sa Provincial Tourism Office, atong Provincial Tourism Officer, Miss Maria Lester Marty Ibanez, atong hatagan ng kasipang pakpak. Wan kaniya ang iyahang mga kauban sab sa Provincial Tourism Office, no, nga mga Abtik pasab sa Kilat, si Marimar, Bay, Mark, and Jed. Of course, another colleague in the City Government of Cebu, representing the chairman of the Cultural and Historical Affairs Commission and the Vice Mayor of the City of Cebu, Attorney Roland, atong tagaag na si Pangpakpak. We'd also like to acknowledge the presence of the descendants of our brave Katipuneros from the lineage of Pantaleon Villegas, Mr. 𝗕𝗫𝗄𝗍𝗍 𝗔𝗹𝗃, atong hatagan sa masipang pakpak. In the same manner, another descendant from the brave Katipuneros of Cebu, Mr. 𝗓𝗏𝗄𝗍 Salazar Yucara, atong hatagan sa masipang pakpak usab. Our panelists here with us this afternoon is Ms. Irish Aliño Fernandez, Mr. Mark Langhid, and Alexa Andrea Yap, ang atong SK counselor from Kamangayan, atong hatagag masipang pakpak, and our students and members of the academe. To our online viewers, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon kanatong tanan. On behalf of the Cebu City Tourism Office, we'd like to extend our congratulations first to the 7th year anniversary of Palmgrass. And of course, today, as we befittingly celebrate as well, the 126th anniversary of Tres de Abril, a very notable occasion and celebration of a successful fight against the conquistadors of that time. Although it is a very short-lived revolution, but it means a lot, especially to the whole KKK organization, considering that this was the first successful revolution held here in Cebu. We are very thankful as we remember the bravery and gallant efforts of our descendants from Pantaleon Villegas, despite him being a Negrense, but he has came to Cebu to lead our Cebuanos in the fight against oppression over the Spanish rule during that time. And the lessons that he has extended to us continues to reverberate within our spirits, that as Filipinos, we should enjoy and also foster and protect the sacrifices that our ancestors had done for all of us. Let us savor this freedom that we enjoy today and continue to fight for the sovereignty of our nation. The Philippines now at its modern time continues to hurdle the challenges of oppression against big nations. We are probably not remiss of the current situation of the Philippines over our claim and ownership of the West Philippine Sea. And so we hope that with the youth today, as we invest in our efforts to instill in them the lessons of our yesterday, we will continue to fight for our sovereignty and our freedom as a sovereign nation. Uban sa akong mga kaubanan sa buhat sa industriya sa pangturismo, importante nga ato sad gyud panalipdan ang atong kultura ug atong saulugon ang atong heritage isip usa ka Cebuanon. Mapasalamat kami dako sa 𝗏𝗏 Heritage Hotel sa padayon nila nga pagbuhi sa mithi sa matag Cebuanon nga kitang tanan kung maghiusa o magtinabangay wa gyoy makalupig nato. So again, daghang kaayong salamat for inviting us all here this afternoon as we celebrate the 7th year anniversary of 𝗏𝗏 Heritage Hotel, and of course the 126th Tres de Abril celebration. Mabuhay ang Sugbo, mabuhay ang Cebuano. Daghang salamat.
Right. Thank you very much once again, Sir Neil, and also thank you for your presence, Tourism Office of Cebu. Another big round of applause for Sir Neil. Now, we're not yet done because this is a special occasion. So we have with us the from the Provincial Tourism Office. We have Marty Ibanez. Miss Marty, let's give her a big round of applause.
Yes, mayong hapon kanatong tanan. The same as what my kauban sa buhat, Sir Neil Ochige said earlier. Big congratulations to 𝗏𝗏. Our CEO also is here, of course, Miss Agripina, and all our panelists, our descendants that are also here, and of course the freedom fighters that are also here to celebrate this momentous event. Well, mabuhay. Again, mayong adlaw sa tanan. Ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests and fellow freedom fighters, I am truly honored and incredibly thankful standing before you today, invited to speak for the celebration of a heroic milestone of the 7th anniversary of our beloved 𝗏𝗏, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, and the 126 years successful fight against Spanish colonial rule. This day marks a significant breakthrough in our journey towards freedom and independence, and also a reflection of the rich history and traditions that have made this hotel a cherished part of our community. Over the past 7 years, this hotel has been an inspiration to hospitality, elegance, and charm, as it has stood as a witness to the beauty of our heritage, preserving the history and legacy of generations gone by. On this special day, I extend my heartfelt congratulations to all the members of our hotel family. This climax is a testament to the dedication, hard work, and unwavering commitment of every one of you who has contributed to the success and legacy of the only heritage hotel in Cebu. Let us be inspired by the courage and determination as we continue to taste the sweet freedom and privilege that was sacrificed by our Cebuano ancestors. We can celebrate a successful event such as this right now because of that. Today, this journey has brought us to this remarkable summit, celebrating the rich history, timeless elegance, and unwavering commitment that define this establishment. Let's continue working to preserve the principles and customs that have made 𝗏𝗏, the Cebu Heritage Hotel, stand out as a model of excellence in the hospitality sector. Let us treasure the stories our heritage tells us and the beauty of our heritage as we reflect on the last 7 years of history, preservation, and creating treasured memories. May this accomplishment inspire us to keep us striving for excellence, respect our heritage, and provide our guests with a warm kind of welcome. To our valued staff and guests, Your support, dedication, and passion have been the driving force behind our success, and we're truly grateful for your continued patronage. Here's to 7 years of fineness, growth, dedication, and most especially, congratulations once again on reaching this incredible event. 7 more years of success, development, and treasured experiences are ahead of us. May we always be able to uplift, enchant, and produce life-changing moments for everyone who graces our doors. I appreciate your commitment, zeal, and steadfast help, for this also is part of our tourism sector, and we're giving more. And we being here today, celebrating the Tres de Abril, to quote our president of 𝗓𝗿𝗄𝗏, 𝗔𝗹𝗲 a while ago, this is the shortest victory, but yes, it is still a victory. So to the small milestones that we have, it has to be celebrated. Again, congratulations, and mabuhay kitang Cebuanon. Mabuhay.
Thank you very much, Miss Marty, and also to our friends from the Provincial Tourism Office. I like that, Nindot. A small victory, but still a victory. Indeed, it is. And of course, since we are celebrating a victory, and that victory could not be possible without our Katipuneros, we actually have descendants of Katipunero, Cebuano, or Katipuneros. One of them is here right now. He is a descendant of Leon Kilat. None other than we have Sir Jeffrey Villegas Sampaio.
Maayong adlaw Cebu ug sa mga nakighilambigit niya ning ato ang event karon alang sa ika-126 years Battles of Tres de Abril. Ako dai si Jeffrey Villegas Sampaio, usa sa mga kaliwat ni General Pantaleon Solde Villegas nga mas naila sa ngalang General Leon Kilat. Una sa tanan, dako kay nagpasalamat sa 𝗵𝗃 Cebu Heritage Hotel ug sa mga tawo nga naghatag og oras alang ining event nga pagahimuon karon, og sa mga kabatanunan ug kabataan nga naghatag pud sa ilahang talento sa cultures and arts, sa poetry ug sa ilahang mga coaches. Daghang salamat. Dako kayo kog appreciation sa inyo nga kabahin ining matang nagahatag kamog oras sa inyong mga talento nga hinaot dili lang diri taman ang inyong maabot, og sanglit kamo mahimong ilado niining larangan sa or sa field nato karon, nga kamo pud maka-share sa inyong mga talent samag sa gibuhat sa 𝗵𝗃 nga nagahatag sila og oras pagmold sa mga future leaders. Og hinaot lang magapadayon tag hatag og makahatag gihapon sa tog inspiration ang mga bayani sa paghatag og inspiration pagbugna og mga leaders sa future nga hinaot lang ato ang makamit ang kalambuan sa ato ang komunidad, dili lang diri sa Cebu kundi sa mga kalakip nga probinsya o sa tibok natong nasod. Sa ato ang nasinatian karon, daghang salamat.
Daghan pong salamat, Sir Jeffrey. Thank you very much. And looking at your shirt, buhi gyapon, nagpadayon gyapon, naapa ang mga descendants ni Leon Kilat. So the heroism lives on. Again, thank you, Sir Jeffrey. Let's give him another big round of applause. I hope you're watching right now, sir. Okay. So we still have more. We still have messages and, of course, our spoken poetry contest. But this time, let us direct your attention to the screen because we have a video. This is called Padayon Seized.
Moms, pack up na! Hinay-hinay na tagdakop diri. Dili na maghuwat ang revolusyon. Grabe na ang krisis diri sa Cebu.
TMD na jud boss. Di mo tanong ma.
Dili!
Mabuhay ang liberasyon, mabuhay ang Pilipinas. Oh wait. What time gani? Uy. What time masugod ang kuan ang bira?
Asa nakahato si Flores? Padung na ba kato siyang posisyon? Wala man jud ni text.
Alam jud to siya ay cold.
Sigugot dira, revolusyon ba yan eh?
Ay pang revolution, tinudon nimo.
Saba daw ipangita ato si Flores.
Hi guys! On my way to Fort San Pedro, Katipunan for the win! Watch out you Spaniards! Coming at you! We're gonna get you!
Oh man, G.
Asan ko? Dito na pito, sir! Oh man, asa man ta? Oh my god, we need to BRB.
Oh, Luis, nalagi ka diri.
Nakadugo man ko sa buto-buto. Ay, okay, boss?
Okay rin na, kung gutay anting-anting. Ka-cute sa gini mo. No-worry ka na ko.
Siyempre, uy. Basta liberation, tabang-tabang nga ita.
A few moments later.
Revolution! Revolution!
Uy! Selfie tayo na. Boss,
Uy, nitag chicharon din na. Kailangan may chicharon din si Gaspar.
sige.
Dili lang sa ako, pabilin lang. Sige.
All right. So again, the name of the video is Padayon Cyst. That video and along with other videos, original music, and original content can be found in our Facebook page as well as our YouTube channel. All right. Now, we have one more message, this time from another descendant from Katipunero, namely Gregorio Salazar. Let's give it up for Mr. 𝗔𝗶𝗄 Salazar Yucaran. A big round of applause.
A warm afternoon, everyone. In a scorching Palm Sunday in 1898, the revolution broke in Cebu. It was earlier than it was planned, as it was planned to be done on April 8th, a Good Friday, to execute the plan well. However, the odds were not in favor of our Cebu Katipuneros. While the battle between the Cebu Katipuneros and the Spanish authorities mainly happened in the Ciudad and San Nicolas, it did not just end there. Many members of the newly born Katipunan movement in Cebu were from the south, thus labeling some, if not most, of the Cebuanos from the southern Cebu as insurrectos. One of these revolutionaries who fought until the end of his life was from our clan, Gregorio Salazar. In the long list of the revolutionaries in the walls of this heritage hotel, there you can find his name. Only one bears the surname Salazar. But who was he? After his martyrdom on the day of the Battle of Tres de Abril, only few was known about him. Either the clan did not want to talk about the bloody past involving him, or our ancestors for the next decades feared for their lives. He was neither a main character of the battle nor one of its leaders. He might have been martyred
the list of names for our special, I guess, organizations. So once again, let's give a big round of applause from to Miss Agrippina Gavilondo. A big round of applause.
To the Honorable Cebu City Vice Mayor and the Cebu Historical Affairs Commission Chair, Vice Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia, to the Cebu Provincial Tourism Officer, Ms. Marty Ibanez, to our Cebu City Chief Operations Tourism Officer, 𝗙𝗲𝗄𝐿, our esteemed judges of the Spoken Poetry Contest, USC Professor and awarded poet Cindy Velasquez, multi-awarded Cebuano poet Adonis Dorado, he is judging online, to the UP Professor and poet Ton Dapusala, and the Katipunero Descendant Iris Aliño Fernandez, to all Katipunero descendants celebrating with us today, to the youth of the Bagong Teatro Junquera who did their heartfelt performance of the reenactment of the Battle of Tres de Abril, to the Junquera Street Children's Choir, to the Junquera Street Children's Choir who performed the Philippine National Anthem at the beginning of this program, to our rebranding Junquera Street partners, the University of San Carlos, the University of the Visayas, and the 5 barangays along Honquera Street, Barangay Camagayan, represented here by an SK councilor, 𝗓𝗏𝗀 Sertones, who is also a member of the 𝗏𝗏𝗀 𝗟𝗏 Honquera, one of the performers of the 𝗏𝗏𝗀 𝗟𝗏 Honquera. And to our beloved teachers and to the students present here today, to all the heritage and history advocates gathered here, and to our valued guests, maalipayong pagsaulog sa usa ka gatos ug kawhaan ug unom ka tuig sa Battle of Tres de Abril o panagsangka sa Tres de Abril. Malipayong pagsaulog, so kawhaan, ang sa to siya, usaga gatos ug kawhaan ug unom. 126 years of the Battle of Tres de Abril. Malipayong pagsaulog sab sa ikapito ka tuig gikan sa grand opening sa 𝗵𝗃 Cebu's only heritage hotel. And thank you very much to the speeches of Provincial Tourism Officer. It was a very beautiful speech, and also to to the Cebu City operations Chief Tourism Operations Officer, and also to all the descendants of Katipuneros. Today is indeed a very important day for Cebu City, the whole of Cebu Island, and the whole region. Because 126 years ago, at exactly 3 o'clock in the afternoon, inspired by the victory at Mactan in 1521, the Cebuano revolutionaries from all over Cebu, representing different towns in Cebu, led by General Leon Kilat, were able to defeat the Spanish forces in the battle at that time, the town of San Nicolas, and it is now known as the Tres de Abril Street. So, of course, 126 years ago, that place where they had the battle, kung asa nahitabo ang panagsangka 126 years ago, it is not yet named as Tres de Abril Street. So it is at San Nicolas at that time. So now it is known as the Tres de Abril Street. So 𝗵𝗃 launched so we would also like to clarify that the Spaniards died, or the enemy of the revolutionaries did not die in Fort San Pedro. They died at San Nicolas, those who fought against the revolutionaries. So 𝗵𝗃 launched our grand opening on the Tres de Abril anniversary in 2017 to emphasize our commitment to be a champion of local heritage and history in the hospitality industry. Each floor, room, and common area of 𝗵𝗃 is named after historical figures and events that have shaped the city's identity. Our Kapihan ni Lumaya at the ground floor, which opened ahead of the grand opening of 𝗵𝗃, it draws inspiration from Raja Muda Lumaya, a character from local folklore said to be, according to folklore or oral tradition, said to be the grandfather of Raha Humabon. This function hall, Hawanan Tres de Abril, commemorates the 1898 battle for independence with its vibrant red walls and the gold sunray framed mirrors. The Hardin Dagami roof deck restaurant and bar honors Chief Dagami, who is of Gabi, that is now Cordova, who led the Dagami revolt from 1565 to 1567. Our gym and Kapitong Andana, 7th floor, also honors Lapu-Lapu, the first native warrior to resist foreign invaders. Our spa, the Alima Native Massage, where you will get an orasyon and hilot binisaya or haklop, offers a glimpse of the Visayan healing heritage. Our Galeria Independencia, just outside this hall, is another significant feature of the hotel, showcasing the evolution of Cebu from pre-colonial times to Spanish period and the victory of the 1898 revolution. We have a bookshop that features books celebrating our rich culture and history, and our gift shop features heritage items from the different parts of archipelago. So our heritage and history are highlighted in our music video. So you have seen also that Padayon Sis video. It is a retelling of the Tres de Abril Revolution that was created by the fine arts and communication students of UP Cebu and University of San Carlos in 2018 when they had a workshop with our video consultant, content consultant and advisor, Prospero Lapot, who was also a graduate of communication at UP Cebu. My classmate or higher year di ay. And so we have also visual arts by young Cebuano artists and award-winning artists illustrating the rich Cebu culture. Literary art is showcased in video poems on Cebu culture and even in contests. And you will hear the poems today from our young poets of Cebu. And we also feature literary works of local authors. So we have produced an album with Abtik Kilat songs of love, war, and history, and theater arts is promoted with the Bagong Teatro Junquera, with the rebranding Junquera Street partnership with University of San Carlos, UV, and the 5 barangays along Junquera Street, Camagayan, Calubihan, Cogon Ramos, Santa Cruz, and San Antonio. So we have also listened to the Junquera Street Children's Choir sing songs to honor our heroes. So PAMGRAS extends its mission beyond its walls through outreach initiatives targeting youth and the marginalized sectors. These include cultural workshops, storytelling sessions. We have storytelling sessions with street children because we believe that our history should not only be known by those who can afford to come to PAMGRAS or the children who can afford to buy our children's book on Leon Kilat, but we go to the street children because we know that majority of the people are poor, and so we want to go to them and tell them the story of our heroes for them to be inspired that change can happen because our heroes did it in the past. So of course there is meal sharing during those activities. We become so happy when we see our efforts bearing fruit in every paradista or tartanilla driver who now knows who Leon Kilat is, because in 2018 they are parking at Tres de Abril Street. The vendors are selling at Tres de Abril Street, and at Leon Kilat Street. Ang parkinganan tapad sa USJR is Leon Kilat Street na from Imol to USJR. And then we ask a vendor, do you know who Leon Kilat is? And her stall is at Leon Kilat Street. And she said, no, I don't know who Leon Kilat is. I have been here for more than 30 years. I don't know who Leon Kilat is. And that paradista, that parada driver, they are parking at Leon Kilat Street in 2018. And we asked him, do you know who Leon Kilat is? No, I don't know. Maybe he's a paradista. But then, of course, it was 2018 when we came back the next year and we asked him, do you know who Leon Kilat is? Yes, I know because PAMGRAS was here. And then so they rode my tartanilla to celebrate the Tres de Abril anniversary. So we become so happy in every paradista driver who now knows who Leon Kilat is. For every young artist who creates art, writes poetry and music, sings songs, and performs to honor our heroes. And we thank the Cebu City government for giving this year the Outstanding Institution Award to PAMGRAS the Cebu Heritage Hotel. So during the Cebu City Charter Day celebration, so we got this award, and it says that the award is in sincere appreciation of its unwavering commitment. So maybe show our plaque. so we have got that at the Cebu City Charter Day celebration. So it says it's in sincere appreciation of its unwavering commitment to preserving and promoting Cebu's cultural legacy through engaging exhibitions, book launches, and diverse events, cultivating a profound appreciation and understanding of Cebuano history among youth and local communities. So thank you very much to the Cebu City government for recognizing our effort in this very important work of cultural transmission for our younger generations. So we look forward to the day when not just Cebu City, but all of Cebu, the whole region, and the whole country will celebrate the Battle of Tres de Abril to inspire all of us that victory and a better society is indeed possible if we embrace and emulate the values of our heroes, their values of fearlessness, being not afraid to die in fighting for a better society, fearlessness or kaisog, and the Bisaya is really isog. You would know that throughout history in pre-colonial times, in ancient times, even in 1100s, we know that the Bisaya was the terror of the seas in Asia, in Southeast Asia. We were able to go as shipbuilders and seafarers and as warriors. We were able to go first to China before they came here with the very kind of makahadlok na tattoos. So we were the terror, the Bisaya were the terror. So Isog is a character of the Bisaya from ancient times until today. So a better society is possible with the values of our heroes of fearlessness, kalantip, sharp thinking, kaabtik, quick decision making and action, and selflessness. Being selfless is not just thinking of yourself, because a leader, a warrior, and a servant always thinks of what is a hero, always thinks of what would benefit the majority, especially the poor, and not just thinking of oneself. So daghang salamat to everyone, to all artists, historians, our rebranding Ronquera Street partners, to the heritage advocates, to the Cebu youth and children, our guests, to all of you here, and to all the hardworking staff of PAMGRAS, the Cebu's only heritage hotel, for making our celebration of this 7th year of PAMGRAS possible. Once again, malipayong pagsaulog sa Tres de Abril at 126 and the 7th grand opening anniversary of PAMGRAS, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. Maayong hapon natong tanan.
Thank you very much, Miss A. Another big round of applause for Miss A and to PAMGRAS for their 7th opening celebration. Yes, so something about PAMGRAS. So yes, I can confirm myself na the menu below are named after mga historical figures. Rooms are also inspired by historical figures as well, the books as well, and very unique ang mga na dito sa gift shop. Very Cebuano, very Filipino. They have lived to the title yun na Heritage Hotel. Once again, let's give Miss A and PAMGRAS a big round of applause and happy 7th birthday celebration. Now, at this point, unfortunately, Vice Mayor could not be here. However, in his behalf, we have Attorney Ronald Ginto. A big round of applause.
Ma'am A, taga Cebu Provincial Tourism Office, distinguished guests, to our viewers online, ladies and gentlemen, maayong hapon katong tanan. Again, on behalf of our Vice Mayor, Attorney Raymond Garcia, he's also the chairperson of the Culture and Historical Affairs Commission. I would like to say thank you for inviting the office to this afternoon's event. Today, we remember the heroes of Cebu who sacrificed and fought against the Spaniards and what was known as the Battle of Tres de Abril. This leads me to think about the definition of a true hero. What for you is a true hero? A true hero is one who is consistent in showing acts of bravery in times of difficulty. In our own little way, we can be a hero by standing up for others and by helping those who are in need. Wherever we may be, we can show acts of bravery and courage. be the voice to those who are afraid to speak, and be the wall that others can lean on in times of hardship. One of the heroes in the Battle of Tres de Abril was Leon Kilat. Leon Kilat fought for Cebu's freedom from Spain with zeal and love. During the battle, Leon Kilat did not just order his men to go to battle, he was one of those who went to fight. That is bravery. He did not just talk, he walked the talk in order to achieve the goal to be freed. A hero acts. His actions are louder than his words. One brave author said, "Don't just talk, act. Don't just say, show. Don't just promise, prove. Because the world is changed by your example, not by your opinion." So thank you, and may we be the hero our city needs.
Thank you very much, Attorney. And thank you very much as well to Vice Mayor Raymond Alvin Garcia. Of course, Vice Mayor, the Cebu City Vice Mayor, is the chair of the commission of the Cebu City Historical Affairs Commission. And he has been very active in a lot of mga cultural arts events. And he'll be around whenever there is an arts-related na event. Okay, so, and before we proceed to the next part of activity, again, thank you to everyone, to the descendants of the Katipuneros, to our friends from the provincial and the Cebu City Tourism Office, and to everyone here who joined us in the first part of our activity. Thank you very much. Let's give them all a big round of applause. To our on-site guests, to our on-site viewers, again, thank you for joining us. Feel free to once again share this video to your respective profiles. Share this to everyone. If you are living in the Visayas, in Cebu, we are celebrating a very important event, and that is Tres de Abril. Now, at this point, I turn you over to Miss A.
Daghang salamat. Daghang salamat to our host, Josh and Rino, who is also a cosplayer and a teacher at the University of San Jose Recoletos, and also a visual artist. You should see his very beautiful artworks. So thank you very much for joining us as our host for today's celebration. So daghang salamat to everyone who is here and also to those online. So we have conversations right now, very short. Shorter ni. So we have very short conversations with performing artists and theater artists who have also who have made the Visayan heroes alive. So we have first, and also we would also be discussing about the Katipuneros, in one of the Katipuneros or a few of the Katipuneros in 1898. So one of our panelists this afternoon is our Suki at 𝗏𝗏 the Cebu Heritage Hotel. We have been asking for her help since 2018 and 2019. So especially in our theater, Bagong Teatro Hongkera, she is one of the acting coaches of the Abtik Kilat play that was staged in 2019. And so she is a descendant of Katipunero, an 1898 revolutionary who fought against the Spaniards and also fought against the American colonizers. So please help me welcome Iris Aliño Fernandez. Audio.
Hello, mic test. Maayong hapon sa tanan. Mo greet saggo sa mga kato si Salazar, katong nilakaw na siya. Sa tanang mga descendants sa hero sa Cebu, kay di man kayo good ni siya known, pero due to 𝗏𝗏, dako kayo pasalamat ang mga descendants sa mga heroes dire sa revolution. Kay sila gyud ang nagpaila, nagpakita nga kini sila dako og papel sa revolusyon sa 1898.
Daghang salamat, Iris. So, daghang salamat also for always supporting our activities here at Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. So next, we would like to introduce to you one also of the teachers at the Ateneo de Cebu. And he was here in 2019. He joined a heritage trail here at Palmgrass. It was the first time that he knew about Leon Kilat, and now we're so delighted, we're so happy that he is now directing, and he has written and directed this play honoring our hero Leon Kilat. So the play that he has written and directed and will be showing tomorrow and the next days is entitled Kilat, Dulang Musikal. Please help me welcome a teacher at Ateneo de Cebu, Mark Langahid.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. I am Mr. Mark Arnold Langahid, and welcome to Tres de Abril at 126. Thank you so much for inviting me, and I am here to discuss the play Kilat Dulang Musikal.
Daghang salamat to Mark. So we actually recorded his interview because they are preparing already today for the play tomorrow. So, and we are also very delighted to have with us a very talented young musician, a student of Ateneo de Cebu. So she composed the music of Kilat, Dulang Musikal. Please help me welcome Alexa Andrea.
Good afternoon, everyone. I'm Alexandria Yap from Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu, and thank you so much for having me here. This is the 7th anniversary of Palmgrass Hotel and the 126th anniversary of the Battle of Tres de Abril.
Daghang salamat to Alexa, Andrea. So it's really delightful to have young people use their talent to honor our history, to honor our heroes. We get so inspired, and we get so motivated to continue our work when we see these young people using their talent for our country, for our history, for our society. So now we would now like to ask these questions to our panelists. First, we would like to ask Iris, our descendant of the Tres Aliños and the Cuatro Aliños. So we would like to ask Iris to tell us more about the Tres Aliños and the Cuatro Aliños, their participation in the 1898 Cebu Revolution. Yes, the audio.
Hello. Mic test.
Yes. Yes, okay na.
Okay. Kining tulo ka brothers nga Aliño, si Potenciano, si Hilario, ug si Felix. They were the ones known. Actually sa mga libro, sila ra gina-mention pirmi. Pero actually there was one more brother but he was not a general. So ang iyangan si Sulpicio, pero sa ubang libro nahimo siyang Simplicio, nahimo siyang Fermin. Pero sa iyang mga descendants sa among mga kaparintihan, ang ilhan gid siya nga Sulpicio. Okay. Taga-Talisay ni sila. They come from a family of teachers. So mga kaybaw man sa unang panahon, basta maestro kag maestra, dungganon ka sa usa ka lungsod. Anyway, nga may nadakpan atong panahon before sa August, sa April 1 siguro, kaya nagmeeting man sa April 2, dayon gipahibaw nila nga dili pwede April 8 ang atong revolusyon, kay dugay na kay ng Good Friday, kay nakahibaw na mga Espanyol, so we have to make it earlier. So ang sulti nila nga let's make it in April 3. So nagipahibaw didto kay sila man ang mga leaders sa Talisay contingent. Ipahibaw ang mga Aliño nga magsugod ang revolusyon sa 3. Pero tungod siguro sa kahinog na sa panahon, kay lagot na kay sila sa mga Spanish friars at that time. Giila na naghimo na sila og ambush position sa udto pa sa Abril 2. Naghuwat na sila nga moatake sa detachment sa San Isidro Talisay, mao na sa pagkagabi sa Abril 2. Giatake gid nila ang detachment sa San Isidro Talisay. And on a different write-ups, dunay niingon na gi-wipe out nila tanan, apil ang mga asawa. Naa say write-up nga gihurot nila tanang mga Espanyol, ang apil ang administrators, pero they held captive. So naa sila gipreso. Pero ang mando manggod ato sa panahon sa KKK, sa Katipunan, was kinanglan patyon pod ang pare, ang praile, which was si Father Rodrigo Villegas. Unfortunately, nakaiskapo. So, nakaiskapo siya, nitago siya diha sa Fort San Pedro. That is probably the reason nga nung nahibawan sa mga Spanish authorities nga nagsugod na gyud ang revolusyon. Dayon mao to na andam sa Tres de Abril. Sa pag Tres de Abril mo natong nag-away na gyud, naggrabe ang sinukliay sa mga bala nga gi-stage dire sa play. Pero even ang Aliño brothers were really active kay pag atras nila sa sudlon, si Potenciano Aliño, which akong direct descendant, he was my great-grandfather, siya nagsuwat sa Rules of War. Dayon si Hilario Aliño mao'y ni kuyog ni General Maximum sa ilang mga decisive victories against the Spanish authorities. So pag-abot sa mga Amerikano, kuyog sila gihapon sa pagbatok sa Amerikano, pero gipasurrender man sa Amerikano to si Maximum. Ang wala ra gyud mo surrender according to our research was Hilario Aliño, nga hangtod karon wala gyud na siya mahibaw-i, asa gyud siya kutob. Ang sulti nila naabot kuno na sa Negros, mao nang daghang Aliños pod sa Negros. That is all I can say.
Daghang salamat to Iris for sharing with us the story of how the Aliños mas abtik pas kilat yun ni kay Abril 3 ang battle panagsangka dito sa San Nicolas, but they had a meeting during the day at the house of the ancestors of 𝗵𝗃 de Cebu Heritage Hotel at the Isidro Givelando House. Nagmeeting pa lang ang uban, pagkagabi the Aliño brothers already attacked the Spanish forces in Talisay. And that also helped actually in weakening the force of the Spaniards during the Battle of Tres de Abril, or on the battle the next day. So na-divide ang forces sa mga Spaniards. So now we would like to ask Iris to give highlights of her experience. So we would like to ask you the highlights of your experience with the youth of the Bagong Teatro Hongkera.
Okay. That was during 2018, right? Katong 2019 ba to? Bag-o pag yung taong gitukod ang Teatro Hongkera. Pero one thing I am sure of is I am really thankful to 𝗵𝗃 kay sila gyo'y nagpasiugda, sila yung nagsuwat sa script, sila yung nag-mount sa pag-stage sa maong play, giauhag ang mga barangays pagtabang sa pag-stage sa play sa Leon Kilat. That I am very thankful kay kung dili pa gyud to di gito ma-stage. Ikaduha na akong memory of the play was tungod sa kadasig sa mga bata. Mga bata man gyud to, mga gikan sa mga barangay, papananghiran pagud to dito sa ilang mga mama. Kay para mo appeal. Pero ang mga bata kay wa gyud kakapoy, bata gyud. Kana bang taas kay energy, bisag gabi na kay mahuman ang practice, na gihapon magsigig di gyapon mo undang og practice. Ikatulo na ko nga nakita gyud ang ilang dedication nga kanunay gyud mo appeal sa practice. Tapos nalipay gyud sila nga murag na agyo teatro hongkera that they could be proud of. Kay makita man nimo sa ila bitang aura nga uy amo ni teatro hongkera ni kami nagplay ni ini. So makita nimo ang kadasig ang ila pong presence during the play kay makita nimo ang ilang pag reach out sa mga tao. That was my experience.
So daghang salamat to Iris for sharing with us her experience in the chatro. So we know that the children of Hongkera Street helped in writing the play. So Maybell here was si Maybell was one of those who conceptualized or who joined the brainstorming in writing the plot of the play. So the one who wrote the script was also a student of UP Cebu, a theater also si Des, and also critiqued by another veteran theater artist, si Malu Aloro, who really loves Leon Kilat and who really studied well the life of Leon Kilat. And of course, we joined in going over the script written by the youth of Cebu. And so it's written and also conceptualized by the youth of Cebu and even directed, but of course, with the help of the theater veterans like Iris. And in 2020, the Abtik Kilat play by the Bagong Teatro Hongkera became also won the event of the year of also in one of the events. In one of the competitions. So it won as the event of the year in 2020. So Iris, we would like you to know that 𝗕𝗁𝗿𝗄𝗆𝗇ano Aliño, the grandfather of Iris, great-grandfather of Iris Aliño Fernandez, handed down a song. So we would like to show you this song. Actually, I was asked by the late Rex, because Rex Aliño Fernandez was always here when we have events like this. So we miss him today when we have the Tres de Abril anniversary or the anniversary of the victory of the Cebu Revolution against Spain. He would offer a song and he sang this song and he asked me and he requested that the song should not die because it was a song 100 years ago by the revolutionaries in Cebu. So he asked me, please produce this song. I did not think about it, but then the Abtik Kilat album lacked one more or two more songs. So I said, sige, let's have the song, let's produce the song. So we asked Rex Aliño Fernandez, and he has a version of the song. And also Iris, they were all taught by their grandmother to this song. So we show you this song. And only an excerpt of the modern version.
O Pilipinas, yuta kong natawhan, ning kinabuhi ko, akong itugyan, ning kasing-kasing po, perme lang kasubo, tungod sa gobyerno, nga dili pa ato. Kinsa pa kaha,
Ining maong awit, nagsugilo sa pakigbisog alang sa kagawasan sa atong mga Cebuanong revolusyonaryo. Ang sudlon ang ilang tinago nga kampo, patok sa mga sumasakop nga Katsila ug Amerikano. Naginaot ko nga ang atong mga batan karon, maminaw nini para ilang mangguhan nga ang ilang problema dili lang ilaha kundili shared na problem kini. Diin ang hinahanglan og shared nga kasubaren alang sa kayuhan sa katilingbanong Pilipino.
Dili kita mo oner niya ng taong malupikon na maoy nagbalikya sa atong nasyon.
Oh, Pilipinas, yuta kong natawhan ning kinabuhi ko. Akong itugyan ning kasing-kasing ko pirmi lang gasupo tungod sa gobyerno nga dili pa ato. Tala na mga igsuon, mamauli na kita nga to sa sudlon. Dili kita muner sa mga taong malupigon nga maoy nagbaligya sa atong nasyon.
So that was just an excerpt. So you would see the full video of the song at the YouTube channel of 𝗵𝗃 de Cebu There is a playlist there of the Abtik Paskilat album or Abtik Paskilat songs. So we would like to ask Iris to tell us more about this song, O Pilipinas.
Kanang O Pilipinas, ang nagtudlo na mo ana, akong mama gyud. My mother was a teacher sa CIT o sa CNU, kadili pa na CNU, normal college pa na. Teacher siya og math. And during sa mga celebration sa balay, kusog mo kanta, kusog magkaan, sa mukuan. Ingon, siya ang ingon, nabay kanta ang inyong general gikan nila General Potenciano. Unsa man kantaha ma, iyang gikanta. So kana siya ang kanta, mao na iyang pero way title. Unsa may title ana wa na title basta magsugod ng O Pilipinas. Tad iyan ang kantahon every mag-gather me. Hangtod mga igsuon kami mga panahon namo nakat-o na lang sad miana. Ug amo yung gisuwat ang lyrics. Pero wala gina namo kalimti. So mautong murag gipugo siguro ni Rex akong igsuon nga let's record this kay this will be a song from our descendant. Maura.
So we really thank the late Rex Aliño Fernandez for really encouraging us to wala tagipugos. Di man ta magpapugosad. We only do what is in our heart. So of course we feel that the song is a very precious song. It is a very important song, a sacred song for our ancestors who fought against the colonizers the Spanish colonizers and the American colonizers, and they experienced betrayal, and they said, we do not bow down to the oppressors and to those who sold our country to the oppressors. So, and they went back to Sudlon because Sudlon was their headquarters. So when the rest already bowed down to the Americans, so they continued the revolution from their headquarters in Sudlon. So now we would like to have also from the Ateneo de Cebu. So they are staging the play Kilat, Dulang Musical starting tomorrow. So we would like to have a teacher from Ateneo de Cebu, Mark, to tell us about what motivated him. Did we already ask them to? Yes. Did we already introduce them? Yeah. Oh, yes. So we would like to ask Mark regarding what motivated him to write and direct a play about Leon Kilat.
the big motivation of writing Leon Kilat's life is through, the hotel, the Cebu Palmgrass Hotel. We had a heritage tour last 2019, and in our school, we visited Cebu Palmgrass, and with that, I encountered the life of 𝗵𝗏𝗄 through their massive wall, from his life in Bacong Negros until the death of Kilat in Karkar. And given the chance, someday if I will write this beautiful life story, maybe I can share it to the Cebuanos also, no? Because it is really, the best way to educate people with our local heroes is through entertainment, through arts. And now, 2024, I think this is really the best year that we can showcase the life of 𝗵𝗏𝗄, or commonly known as Leon Kilat. So I really thank also Palmgrass Hotel for allowing such the beautiful experience of the heritage tour, which because of that one, I created this beautiful project. So thank you so much for the opportunity. And after that experience, I've researched his life through online articles, biographies of Leon Kilat, even bought books. The Michael Colinen's book, Emil Justin Basti, this one, the book, research, even went to Karkar and had a plan also to visit Bacong Negros and research. Actually, there's also a student of mine in Ateneo de Cebu who's also a descendant of 𝗵𝗏𝗄. So, to collectively put these things into one, this is really the best year to showcase Leon Kilat's life.
So daghang salamat to Mark. So we are so happy that his heritage tour here, his heritage adventure tour here at Palmgrass made him write and direct a play about Leon Kilat. And that was 2019. And it is now 2024. So it's how many years? 5 years in the making. So daghang salamat for the effort of Mark and for using his talent also to tell about the story of Leon Kilat. So we would like to ask Mark, as a teacher, how has his being a teacher influenced the process in writing the play? Or what is the influence of his being a teacher in his?
I am a Filipino teacher by profession, and I am also an advocate of culture, history, Filipino language, even our Bisaya language, no? And with these experiences, I get to know more about our heroes in the Philippines. We have we call them the Manila-centric Filipinos. We truly appreciate them. We truly respect and acknowledge and honor them, no? We really love them. Pero I think we really need also to acknowledge, and give honor to our local heroes. Here in Cebu, we really passed by Leon Kilat Streets near Imol, but we don't know much about him. And as a college student, because I am from Oslob, Cebu, and from Oslob, a provinciano, I'm a province boy, and then went to Cebu during my college days and just passed by Leon Kilat. I don't know him, but after the encounter here in the hotel, I told myself, this is such a beautiful story. And I think this story of Pantaleon deserves an audience. And I am very happy that I have created a beautiful play entitled Kilat Dulang Musika.
Daghang salamat, Mark. So we also have this already a question from Ferdy Aparticio of Taguig DepEd, Taguig City and Pateros. And he is asking if who among the Katipunan members employed, maybe in Cebu, employed their artistic inclination as a form of defiance against Spain, like Gat Andres Bonifacio, and a good number known for their performances in teatro. So actually, of course, we know that General Potenciano Aliño passed down this song. So this came from their time in the 1898 revolution. So we don't know exactly the who is the composer of the song, but it would be a collective. It is unknown, but it is a collective song by the revolutionaries at that time. So we also know that there are members of the Cebu revolutionaries who also were in a band. So they actually have band when they have a tribute for a fallen revolutionary. They would have a band, and also we have the one. They are very artistic because you have seen the Vestidora. It is. Do we have a Vestidora that we can show? So or someone from our actors. So please go to the. So um it's actually an artwork. They they made a they also had a so it's art, it's visual art. So they have actually this vest that contains illustrations. Pwede na i-close up sa vest. So it contains illustrations of there are bastardized Latin, and also the God the Father, the Trinity, the cherubim, the seraphim, and the cross. So those are one of those who made that was Francisco Maria Labrador. And in 1910 or 1913, if you see the Cebuanong Balak, a compilation of the poetry in the 1900s, it's we had a copy of that at Palmgrass. I don't know if it's out of print. Francisco Maria Labrador, who also helped in that, along with Simplicio Alaura, Anastasio Rama, Elpidio Rama. The Ramas are actually also the ones who made its printmaking, who reproduced that. It's artwork, but it's an anting. It's an amulet against their enemy. And Francisco Maria Labrador was also a poet. He wrote this poem, alang sa mga nangapukan sa kagabhion, to those who have fallen during the night. So it's a very beautiful poem. We had that performed by one of our OJTs here, and in one of also our events. So it's really a beautiful poem. It's about the flowers and also the streets of Cebu with the bravery of the blood of our hero, something like that. So the flowers, the blood become flowers for the fallen for the fallen heroes. So Iris would like to say something. Okay na.
In addition, ang akong nahibawan si Potenciano, siya nag-translate sa Mi Ultimo Odios ni Jose Rizal into Cebuano. So mao na iyang talent because he was a writer by profession. Kay when he died, appeal siya sa ang suga ni pinsan ni Vicente Soto. Kuan siya, writer siya dito. So kibaw ko siya ang nag-translate.
So he was also a poet. That's why Iris also appreciates. Diba you read a poem and also sang a poem, the song Aling Pag-ibig sa Tinubuang Lupa by Andres Bonifacio. And also we know that Potenciano Aliño was also educated in the Seminario Colegio de San Carlos. And of course, majority of the leaders of the 1898 Cebu Revolution studied in the seminario. And then, so now we have this next question for Mark. So the Ateneo de Cebu's a teacher of the Ateneo de Cebu, and who wrote and directed the play Kilat Dulang Musical. So we would like to ask Mark, how does this play Kilat Dulang Musical make the Visayan hero alive? Make our Visayan hero Leon Kilat alive. Yes.
When I heard Leon Kilat's life, there are stories about him, like a myth, because we incorporated anting-anting, no? Anting-anting in his life during the war, when bullets cannot hit him directly to his body because of that anting-anting. We could somewhat like somebody or other people consider him as like a legend, like a myth. Pero he's really a human person. That is why in the play, we have two acts. Act 1 delves into the life of Leon Kilat. like a simple provinciano or a province boy from province, no, from Bacong Negros. And then after that one, he went to Cebu and applied for a butika worker, like a pharmacy worker. And the next one, he has an experience in the bakery and to a circus worker. And after that one, like the owner of the circus recruited him to be part of the Katipunan, which is under of Andres Bonifacio. So that's we are showcasing that Leon Kilat is really a human person. We don't consider him as like a god, no, but we truly honor his contribution to to Cebu. And then in Act Two, we will be showcasing his heroism, his bravery as Katipunero. And through his leadership, other Katipuneros were inspired also to join him in the uprising of Tres de Abril. Unfortunately, he died in Karkar, but in the play also, I included also a moral dilemma of the one who killed him. No, because it is also a difficult scenario if you are going to kill a hero or choose between the your town, Karkar. So that there, we incorporate everything in the play that they're all humans. Even the General Montero in the Fuerte San Pedro, he's also a human, no? And then the Katipuneros, they're humans. Even also the one who killed in Karkar, they're humans. So everything, they're humans. So we are very again excited to showcase that Leon Kilat is no longer. Ano, maybe yes, we attach being him as a legend or as a myth, pero we are showcasing him as a human person. So that's it.
So daghang salamat to Mark. So now we would like to ask, so we're so excited to hear Alexa, a very talented young musician. So we would like to ask her, we're asking Alexa, how did you start singing and composing music?
So ever since I was a child, actually, around maybe less than 5 years old, I've always been interested in music. And my parents, they always let me join these singing competitions back in my hometown, which is in Bato, Leyte. And then as the years went by, they found out, and I also found out that I have a really genuine interest for music. So I'm always singing around, and I always like singing good. And then when I see that there are a few contests going around, then I try to join them if I can. And then by the time I reached grade 10, around 15, 16 years old, I started diving into composing music for myself. So that starts with writing lyrics and then writing melodies. And then it really got actualized that, I am a composer when I joined the batch song making competition back in grade 10 in the early months of 2022. Okay, I joined the batch song making there. I helped compose the music for the whole batch. I helped compose a song, and then I also met my now bandmates there. And then in the same year, 2022, in the latter half of it, around October, I released my first single, and that truly marked the reputation and you could say the role that I am a musical artist, and I absolutely adore composing, writing, and being a musician.
So daghang salamat to Alexa. So we're so happy that Alexa is developing her talent, and now her talent is now used in this play, Kilat Dulang Musikal. So we would like to ask Alexa, what inspired you in writing and composing the music of the play Kilat Dulang Musikal? Is that the or what How did he? How did she know? Is the question? How did she know about the live?
Now, as a Gen Zer myself, of course, when I thought of making the music for the play, I was like, it can't be boring. There's a lot of popular plays these days, but then the ones that you really see around social media, where the Gen Zers are, where the audience is, it's really more on music from Hamilton and most especially music from Disney. And I personally adore the style of Disney theater. And so most of the music that we made, it's kind of like inspired by a few Disney songs, or like not exactly Disney songs, more of like the Disney style. Yeah, and then you can really hear that, oh, this music, this was probably made by a teenager, wasn't it? Because like, and not in the way it's amateur, but in a way that the taste is really modern, you could say. Like, I'm very proud to say that I think musical wise, all of the songs will really catch the ears of the audience, especially those who are around my age or even younger than me, because the music sounds familiar in a way, not in the way that it's completely inspired by the Disney songs, but in a way that, this was made in the 21st century. So yeah, all of the music we pulled from the musical team, and we pulled from Disney, we pulled from existing music and musicals like Hamilton and even like Miss Saigon. Yes.
So, daghang salamat for Alexa for sharing with us that her interest in theater and also in plays, the modern plays, also is her inspiration when writing the music for Kilat Dulang Musical. So now we have this question for Teacher Mark. Um, we would like to ask him regarding the response of the Ateneo de Cebu students to this production.
Well, the response of the Sacred Heart School Ateneo de Cebu, we call them Ateneo Hearters. When I pitched the story to our administration, they are very welcoming and they are very positive of it. The admins, I'm talking the administration, and I think this is really the best time now. We put local history in our productions. We it's time for us to give to the Cebuano people, to the Ateneo Harter community, a beautiful production. So it was approved by the administration. It was approved by our director, culture, arts, and international relations office, Mr. 𝗔𝗶𝗄𝗅. Thank you so much, sir. And also with our school president, Father Michael I. Pineda, SJ. And with that approval, we pushed through everything, no? And then after that one, we had an audition. With the audition, it's a challenging one because we opened the audition to our whole community. So we include students, teachers, parents, even alumni. And then, well, turned out we have a lot of auditionees. And then we need to find that certain personality that will really fit to the character of Pantaleon Villegas. And luckily, we saw that persona to which I will mention to Rafael Sandro Garay. He's our Leon Kilat. During the rehearsals, this is now the challenge, no? Because the Ateneo Harter community, we say they're English speakers. And the script is in Cebuano, it's in Bisaya. And then some is in Tagalog and it's in Espanol. So there, the challenge, floated. And then, well, we try to practice every day. We try to practice every now and then to master their Bisaya. But there are certain times that it's kind of wrong, Judd, no? But we really try to do our best. Also with the attendance, no, of the cast, that's also a challenge because these students are performers, athletes. They have so many things that they need to attend to. So that's also a challenge for me as a director. The whole community now, after giving the press release, they are so excited to watch the play. And the whole community, starting grades 4 to grade 12, they will be watching the play. And according to the grade school department, according to them, "Oh, you include us. No, you include us because it is part of our history. No, it's part of Araling Panlipunan to discuss the life of Leon Kilat, our local hero." And the junior high school also is also supportive, and including the senior high school. So they will be watching. They have allotted time slot for them to watch. And then I think everybody is also excited when they see the theater with the beautiful set and with all the preparations. Some of them said, "Sir, we can't wait. No, we can't wait to see the play." And I think they have also reserved their tickets already. So I am inviting everybody coming April 4, 5, 6. We have 3 shows each day, 9:30 a.m., 1:45 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. That's it.
So, daghang salamat to Mark. So actually, I was asking him, so we can just imagine the grades 4 to 12 students watching it, and most of them are English speakers. Do you put subtitles? Can you put subtitles in theater? So, did Mark answer that question for me? Yeah, can you put subtitles in theater? so, so I answered you.
Fortunately, we cannot put subtitle because it will really defeat the purpose. But I really tried to write, no, when I wrote the script, I tried to incorporate the new Bisaya, not really the Ludabi or the old Bisaya. So, and also with the help of our musical director, Alexa Andrea, the music, the orchestration, the arrangement is really Gen Z. So it's like a combination of my poetic Bisaya, the new Bisaya, contemporary Bisaya, with her contemporary orchestration and arrangement. So it's really an exciting play.
So, dahil salamat, Mark. So, we have one more question for Mark, and then and two more questions, actually very short answers from Alexa. So, stay tuned for the exciting spoken poetry contest live here at Pamgras de Cebu Heritage Hotel. So, there is our audience online, Las Piñas historian, nagatanaw. So thank you very much, Las Piñas, for trying your best to speak in Cebuano. Nagatanaw og nagapaminaw diri sa bayan ng Las Piñas. So daghang salamat, Las Piñas historian, and also DepEd Taguig City and Pateros, Ferdinand Pagao, the supervisor of Araling Panlipunan, is saying daghang salamat for the information, and he already got 2 replicas of the Bisidora that is available at Pamgras Sinugatan Gifts from Cebu. So, and of course, Drea is on her way here, and happy 126th year of the Battle of Tres de Abril and the 7th anniversary of Pamgras. So, so now this is now the last question for Teacher Mark. How does theater educate the younger generations about our history?
As what I have mentioned earlier, theater is the best way to educate our young generation. As of this moment, people or students nowadays don't know about local heroes. And I want them to experience that this is really a beautiful and a magical experience to them. And I want them that the message of the play will be in their hearts when they leave in the theater. I want them to feel pride that they are Cebuanos. I want them to feel that they are proud being a Bisaya. And I want them to say that this is really ours. The play is ours. Leon Kilat is ours. He is considered as a hero here in the Philippines. Kana.
Daghang salamat. Very beautifully said, Mark. So now are you excited to hear Alexa sing her favorite song in the play? So we want Alexa to tell us about her most favorite song. So of course, the lyrics are written by Mark and the music is composed by Alexa. So yes.
My favorite song is actually what we would call the trademark song of Kilat, even though it's only played in Act 1. It's 𝗍𝗶𝗄, and this is the song that plays when Kilat, who's originally from Bacong Negros, when Pantaleon goes to Sugbo. And then he is welcomed by the Cebuanos, the Sugboanons, when he gets to Sugbo. And then that's when that's when the song O Sugbo starts. So it's all about nga, O Sugbo, this is the place where dreams come true. And O Sugbo, there are so many places to see here. There's so many things to do. And then Leon Kilat or Pantaleon Villegas, he sings about how he's here to find a job. He's here to find a place to live in. He's here to find friends. And maybe he's here to also find a lover. Okay, so O Sugbo is the first song actually after the intro that will play in the play. And I'm looking forward to it being the favorite songs also of the audience because it's a really catchy play. It's a really catchy song, and then you can really see on stage that the Sugboanons, they're all singing to it. So it's like the town song, you know. You could say it's a town theme song. Like whenever you hear about Sugbo, that song plays. Yes. So I could also give you an excerpt of that. So could we have the music for that? Oh, Sugbo, oh, Sugbo, nando'y kong Sugbo, kumapit ni, tignan pa, oh, Sugbo, oh, Sugbo. Nalako sa akong mga tiil, sa Sugbo na nagtuna sa komersyo, Yano lamang ako nga probinsyano, ang nagtamak sa Sugbo, sa dambo. So that song, Pantaleon Villegas is the one
Round
singing
of
that
applause.
verse. And then he's talking about how Cebu, because he's a provinciano, he's from Negros. Cebu is just like a dream. Like thinking of going to Cebu is a dream because Cebu is the commerce hub of Visayas, even now, but also in the times then. And so as a provinciano, when he goes to Sugbo, he's like, I'm gonna make my dreams come true here. Yeah, so I hope that you also enjoy that song when the play comes. And if you could also have different favorite songs, then do tell us about that. Thank you.
So thank you very much, Alexa. We really love her passion, her enthusiasm, especially in music and in the play Kilat Dulang Musical. So the last for Alexa is we ask her to invite the people to watch the play.
I am the musical director, the musical composer of Kilat, and Sir Langkahit, of course, is our wonderful playwright and director. And we're really inviting you to watch Kilat Dulang Musical. It's a musical play about our Visayan Katipunero. And honestly, if you do not watch the play, then you won't know about Leon Kilat. And I think that that's a really good point because in here in Visayas, we don't know much about our Visayan heroes. And Leon Kilat, he's one really prominent one. He was the one who led to our Tres de Abril victory, right? And then we were victorious for 3 days. And even if it was just 3 days, it showed us you could say it showed us the true power that Filipinos could hold. That we can fight for our freedom and we can win and we can achieve it. So I'm really inviting you all to watch the play and to make time for it because it's a really beautiful play. We have a wonderful storyline and we also have wonderful music. So I really promise you, you will not be disappointed. You will be entertained and educated. So make time for Kilat Dulang Musical, April 4 to 6, and we have shows at 9:30 a.m., 1:45 p.m., and 5:30 p.m. Okay, so grab your tickets now and let's get ready to learn and be entertained.
So, dahil salamat to Alexa. So actually, they told me, and that was recorded before the Holy Week, and they already told me that the slots are actually being really filled. So we're not sure if it still has slots today, but we can try. You can send a message to the Ateneo de Cebu page. So now we have the last also 2 questions for Iris. So Iris, you would like to ask you. She is a theater veteran. She was also part of the theater at the University of San Carlos, and we would like to ask, in your experience, how effective is theater in conveying relevant messages on social concerns?
Gitubang naman siguro ng Mark kay Mark presented it very well. He said that theater really gives kanang makapadasig yun sa mga tao sa pagsabot sa mga unsay angay sabton. As you know, namang ginay saying no na art imitates life. So bisag unsa na nga forma, poetry, songs, dance, labi nag theater. Kaya ang theater involves songs, dances, actions, poetry, tanan. It mirrors, pareha ba manamin ganita, diha ta makakita na aday tay mga uwat, na aday tay kanang say tawagan ni uwat sa atong kakiat, na tay mga kulubot na tay mga wrinkles, whatever. So pareha ran as a theater, it reflects what is reality. Mingon ko ta, ingon ana day na. Tinuod no. So ma-realize nimo nga tinuod gyud di ay ang unsay gibuhat diha sa pagpasundayag kay gikan man na sa kamatuoran ug gihimuan lang og istorya.
So Iris, thank you very much. So there is a question from Las Piñas historian. So we remember Las Piñas when we talked about Rizal loves Cebu and Cebu loves Rizal. He has this very important question for the Cebuanos. And the question was, paano ba magmahal ang isang Cebuano? Paano ba makukuha ang puso ng isang Cebuano? So the question now from Las Piñas historian is this. Maybe you can answer this, Iris. Ano ang magandang awit ng pag-ibig para ipaglaban ang pag-ibig mo sa sinisintang taga Cebu? So kamo, so what is the beautiful song, a beautiful love song for you to fight for your love for the Cebuana or Cebuano that you love?
Kamo tubag kuno anin ba?
Depende ra. Si Mabel kay when we had her we had a brainstorming of when she was courted by her boyfriend who was from Karkar, di ba? It was so surprising that the one who courted his Mabel's boyfriend. Mabel is from Camagayan, and she was part of those who brainstormed of the plot for the Abtik Kilat play. The song usag ito perfect ba to or perfect ang sa kangkuan kang Mabel, perfect ang what got her heart. Ikaw unsa man imong matud nila? Usahay?
Kanang abot lang kay kanang it comes from the heart ba. Dili man necessary labi pa karon basta ang kanta gani comes from the heart. It will really affect any Cebuano o bisag pag Tagalog or whatever basta gikan sa kasing-kasing. Pero as Cebuanos, mas ganahan kami sa mga Cebuano songs. Siyempre kaysa Tagalog. Sorry, sir.
You look at our songs at Abtik Kilat. Our Abtik Kilat playlist at the Pamgras de Cebu Heritage Hotel. It's songs of war, love, and history. So now the last question for our discussion. So mag-ready na gyud ang atong mga points. So we would like to ask Iris for her. So we are young at heart. We are young in our hearts and always young. So why is there a need for the youth to know about our heroes?
Siguro makatubag po ani mga batan-o no Kay murag nakalimot naman gani sila sa heroes. Sa pagkatinuod, ang nakalindot sa Cebu gani, kay gimintain naman ang mga ngalan sa mga kalalsada. Kung imo nang tanawon, mga heroes ba yan na? Si Padilla, Lopez, katong Mango Avenue sa una, General Maximum, sa Talisay na dito'y Tres Aliños. So, kung naagad mo'y curiosity, and you will ask, kinsa man din na sila? Bisag ti Padilla, kay bawo mo nga hero pud na. Mga nga na sa heroes. So we should be curious enough to ask. Kay bawo mo, kung wala tay kasundan, nga ato, which are our heroes, di ta ma-inspire. Nabuhat man gani nila sa una, unsa pa karon. So when times get tough, we always have something to look at and emulate from our heroes. Kay dinha man ta maghugot ba? Parehas ba sa mga Africans, they have Mandela. Sa mga Amerikano, they have unsa na, Abraham Lincoln, na sila'y Obama or whatever kinsa na. Diri sa Pilipinas o labi pa sa Cebuanos, naghatag heroes. We just have to look and read and be curious unsa man ilang gibuhat. That is why I am very appreciative, Mark, sa imong gibuhat na you are staging a musical about Leon Kilat, kay at least naatay mahibaw-an nga people who come from very humble origins can become heroes in their own way.
So, daghang salamat, Iris. So that concludes actually our conversations about making our Visayan heroes alive through performing arts. So, is Marbs Bascon around? Si Marbs? Wala siya kaabot. So we would also like you to know that we have here at 𝗵𝗃 Cebu Heritage Hotel these very important books about our Tres de Abril uprising, also about our heroes. So we have this book. Leon Kilat, The Untold Story of the 1898 Cebu Revolution, and this is authored by 𝗏𝗏 and we also have this book. So actually, this is the reference of Mark when he wrote the play. So maybe at that time, the short history of Cebu was not yet published when we got hold of this. So a short history. This is also published by 𝗵𝗃 Cebu Heritage Hotel. So both books, or we have 3 books published by 𝗵𝗃 Cebu Heritage Hotel. So this is a short history of Cebu from 1500s to 1890s and the anti-Spanish Revolution in Cebu. So this is authored by 𝗔𝗍𝗍. And this was the first book that really told about the anti-Spanish Revolution. He first printed this in the 1970s, and this is now the 4th edition published by 𝗵𝗃 Cebu Heritage Hotel. So next is, we have this book written by Cebuano children. This is si Leon Kilat. Si Leon Kilat og ang sigbin nga gisugilon sa mga Cebuanong bata. So we had a workshop regarding how to write a story. So we had also a workshop with one of literary writers in Cebu, Hannah Gabales, and from UP Cebu, and also Joshua Cabrera. And so the children made the plot, and they made a magical story of Leon Kilat. If they imagined Leon Kilat to be a superhero, and his amulet would light up, and he would fly up into the air. So you should get hold of this. And this is illustrated by Christine Ansabaan. She was 16 years old when she illustrated this book, Leon Kilat ug ang sigbin nga gisugilon sa Cebuanong bata. So, do we have reactions from the audience?
All right, so once again, let's give a big round of applause to Miss A and Ma'am Iris. Thank you very much. Yes, so I hope daghan tag nakatunan. Daghan mo nakatunan doon. Have you learned anything with a brief talk nilang miss with in regards to Cebuano history. So for those who do not know, we celebrate Tres de Abril here every year here at Palmgrass. It's a big celebration here. For those who may not be aware, aside from Miss Iris, Miss A is also a descendant of Leon Kilat. So kani silang duha. Oh, see, is it true? Okay, we will know. Sorry. So one of the Katipuneros. Yeah, sorry. Ibalik to me, sorry.
Or we would like to ask our audience if you have questions, like we will entertain one question from one or two questions from the on-site audience, and we will also read some questions online. So Ferdy says, happy pagbati sa ikapitong guning taong anniversary ng Palmgrass at 126 kagitingan ng Tres de Abril. And next year, maisama ang ating mga guro sa Taguig City at patero sa inyong paggunita ng Tres de Abril. So they would come here to celebrate with us that Tres de Abril. So good afternoon from Lanilin, a teacher from Taguig City and Pateros. So now, do we have a question from the on-site audience? Those here on site? Wala na, or a reaction? Do we have a reaction? Si Bral, naka-reaction? Wala na, hurot na. So okay na to. So daghang salamat. And also we would like to show you our Abtik Kilat album with songs of war, love, and history. O Pilipinas is one of the songs here. We have Kuyugi Ko. There are so many songs. So and also there is a contest tonight on the Abtik Kilat songs. It's a singing contest of the songs here.
Yeah, later at 8:30 in the evening.
Yes. Thank you very much. So daghang salamat og maalipayong pagsaulog sa ika 100 sa usa ka gatos o kawhaan ug unom ka tuig sa panagsangka sa Tres de Abril ug sa ika-ito ka tuig sa Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel.
Thank you very much, Miss A. Thank you very much, Miss Iris. Another big round of applause. Grabe. Okay. And thank you very much for joining us as well. So we're not yet done with our program. We still have a lot. But before we go to our next part, and that is... Okay, we're going to showcase...
Sit on.
Kaning culture and arts, they always go hand in hand. So we're going to do some presentations of Cebu Heroes stickers. Okay, but before that, I would like to give also recognition to our guests here on site. Yes, we have our friends from, okay, we have again mentioned, we have St. Louis College Cebu. Let's give them a big round of applause. Hagubiao National High School. We have Rosario National High School, all the way from Aloginsan, Cebu. We have, of course, earlier we had a representative through Attorney Ginto from the Vice Mayor's Office. Also, we have the tourism office, both provincial and Cebu City. And also with us today is, of course, our very own talent and currently serving as SK Councilor of Camagayan, Mabel Sortones, ang muning kauban sa diri sa Teatro Kera. And then we also have first time po nila diri po attending. We have Sir James and Sir Giselle. Sir James is from Gothong Memorial National High School, and Sir is from UV Maritime. We also have our friends. We have Miss Jella Alcano from Bisdak Pride. Naaba. Okay, so hello, thank you very much, and also our friends from USC Tourism. So thank you very much for joining us here. Sagol gini, Muratag na kuha na ni ng inter-school na mga events kay sagol-sagol na itong mga educational background, not only educational background, but different aspects within the community here in Cebu. So yes, we should celebrate Tres de Abril. So at this point, we will be showing to you these stickers. We will be showing to you stickers of from the Cebu Hero stickers. So, but before that, we have a video. Okay, so please direct your attention to the screen.
I was very shocked and very honored when I was first invited to illustrate the book. And it was a really great experience because I was able to collaborate with fellow artists like my mentors and the writers who wrote the book. So it was very valuable to me. So before I could even start drawing everything, I first had to learn the history of the characters to understand them more, and so I could portray them properly and factually. So I was given a tour and a history lesson about these characters, and I definitely learned a lot from those history talks. I also learned how to portray these characters in my original style from my mentors. So that was the initial step, and then I started drawing drafts and getting them approved back and forth with my mentors and the other people involved in the process of making the book. And then a lot of round table discussions about the book. And eventually we ended up with the book. It's fun to revisit these characters again, these people actually. So it's fun that I can do more than what's limited in the book, because stickers is a whole different culture. So it's fun that I can integrate both history and stickers into one and allow people to enjoy both aspects equally. I don't really remember when I started drawing exactly, because I was told by my parents that I was drawing on every surface in the house. The things I was drawing back then were characters that I watched from cartoons and anime and games. But eventually I started shifting to more original art. I started going back to drawing characters from different medias because I started getting into conventions. So I started drawing and selling fan merch at these events.
Years later, they are valued at about 10 or no 50 pesos. So it's available downstairs. I have to clarify on the price, but they are available along with the different books mentioned. So yes. So hello, hi for our on-site guests. You can buy the books as well as the stickers. So we have here the following stickers. So Miss A is actually pointing out the first sticker we have there is none other than the leader of the Tres de Abril. We have Leon Kilat. So Cebuanos were inspired by his unwavering courage and bravery to fight against the Spanish government. So that's the first sticker. The second sticker there we have none other than Arcadio Maxilom. So spearheaded the second phase of the 1898 revolution, and he led the Katipuneros to victory. So if you may not be familiar, okay, so if 𝗓𝗏𝗄 sa Cebu, you may be familiar with the names because they are currently names of streets, but our streets are named after heroes. Then the next sticker is, we have here by Luis Flores. We have Luis Flores right there, one of the first members of the Cebu Katipunan. He rallied the Katipuneros to Sudlon together with 𝗓𝗏𝗪𝗀 and then led them to victory. Dire. Up next, Kinsay taga 𝗕𝗵𝗍𝗍 dire. Ito na si Sir. So we have here Candido Padilla, a sticker of Candido Padilla. He was the chief of the Cebu Katipunan prior to Leon Kilat's arrival. Okay, from the realm of heroism, let's go to the realm of myth and fantasy. Na atay sticker design inspired by our mythical Sigbin, a creature in Philippine myth said to come out at night to suck the blood of victims from their shadows. So one version of a vampire. So we're hybrid of vampire. Then, okay, now we go back to the realm of heroism. We have here a sticker of Alejo Mendoza. Lorenzo together with Alejo Mendoza led and won the battles in Talamban and Mandaue. So earlier na represent ang south of Cebu, karon ang north of Cebu pod. Then we have here Florencio Gonzalez, one of the initial members of the Cebu Katipunan and the first martyrs of the 1898 Cebu Revolution. Okay, we have stickers of our male heroes. We also have one for the ladies. We have here, introducing to you, Constancia Alaura. We have Constancia Alaura, one of the Cebuana leaders of the Tres de Abril 1898. Aside from heroes, we have heroines. This is again. This is from the Tres de Abril 1898 revolution. She distributed to the Katipunan the amulets and leaflets along with fellow ladies Juliana Revillez and Paz Javier. So it isn't just the battle for the from gikan sa mga laki, appeal po dire ato ang mga ladies. So it's really an all-out na revolution. Then we have another lady, Juliana Revillez, the second wife of Candido Padilla, and she was an active conspirator of the 1898 Cebu Revolution. And of course, Cebuano kanang history would not be complete without Lapu-Lapu, the first native to show resistance against the foreign power and defeated Magellan and his men in the Battle of Mactan. Earlier, Miss A mentioned that Lapu-Lapu was the inspiration and still is the inspiration of Leon Kilat when they fought during the 1898 revolution. So those are our stickers. Miss A, how much gani each sticker, if I may ask?
30.
So we have, okay, so these are vinyl stickers. So uso man ron ang mga sticker. I know a lot of you guys, katong na yung mga laptop, katong na yung mga aqua flask. So you like to put stickers on your water containers, laptops, or even tabs. So feel free to buy one. This is just 30 pesos. You're also helping spread awareness of our Cebu history, culture, and in this instance, the arts. Oh yeah, so mauna siya. So thank you very much. Let's give a round of applause once again to the creator, Christine Ann Subaan. Okay, when they did that, and also she also illustrated a book right there. That is the Si Leon Kilat ug ang Sigbin. Okay. Now, at this point, we will now proceed to a highlight of our event, and that is the spoken poetry contest. All right. So, the contest involves students from different schools within Cebu City and even parts basta Cebu. So they are here. We have here 5 schools who will be performing their pieces here. But before that, allow us to introduce our distinguished panel of judges. So joining us online, we have the multi-awarded Cebuano poet. we have, again, the multi-awarded Cebuano poet, 𝗔𝗹𝗲𝗅. Big round of applause. Up next, we have the professor of the Department of Communication, Linguistics, and Literature in University of San Carlos. We have Miss Cindy Velasquez. Big round of applause, please. Also, you met him earlier. We have, once again, let's introduce Sir 𝗓𝗏 Salazar Yucaran. And lastly, to complete our panel of judges, we have representing Bisdak Pride, we have Roxanne Omega Duran. And to complete our lineup of judges, we have, you met her earlier through the talk, a descendant of Katipunero Potenciano Aliño. We have Ma'am Iris Aliño Fernandez. All right, so thank you very much to our panel of judges for being with us today in this big celebration. Now, at this point, I will now introduce each of our contestants. They will be here on stage. I will also be mentioning the title of their piece. Each contestant will be given 3 minutes. And then once you hear the sound of a bell, 3 minutes. Okay, so we'll be giving a signal. After 3 minutes, we will, okay, he or she has to go down. So contestants, ready na mo? Okay na mo? Hi. You know what? Give them some love. Show them some love. Pakpaka na to. They're not just representing themselves, they're also representing their schools. Okay, so let us begin. Contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, the title of her piece, The Iron Will of a Nation's Hope. She is a grade 10 student from St. Louis College, Cebu. Let us give it up for Leona Caitlin Semblante.
Hello.
All right, once again, allow me to introduce our first contestant, contestant number 1 from St. Louis College, Cebu, a grade 10 student. The title of her spoken poetry piece, The Iron Will of a Nation's Hope. Let us give it up for Leona Caitlin Semblante.
Hello. I'm Leona Semblante. Hello. Okay.
Timer starts now.
The Iron Will.
Okay, so let's have it again. Ready? Contestant number 1, are you ready? Okay, so timer starts now.
The Iron Will of a Nation's Hope. A hero's strength and his brilliant mind, role models we could never put behind. They were brave and noble-hearted, still remembered, though departed. As the fiery chaos then ensued, doubting they could cease this feud, quick-witted minds were put to use, so they marched on, these brave troops. As a beloved flag turned upside down, our heroes gathered to save the town. With strength, intelligence, and deft swiftness, our heroes simply wanted to brighten this dimness. The battle ended with lives lost. Were their actions enough for this cause? Sacrifices made for our dear country,
just so our people could run free. Just so our people could run free. For with their bravery so came fear, and the effects were terribly severe. For days later the captain fell, and that was when the city went to hell. His memory stroked the flames of hope within us all, inspiring us to heed his call. For a hero like him needs not titles and wins, simply the fact that he tried to wash away the sins. Sins that stained our beloved country, our people not being able to run free, rights taken by our evil trespassers, how they so easily oppressed others. We forgo the hows and whys when even a child has been entrapped in their lies. Our heroes, no matter big or small, took definitive actions. Though it took their lives, it still took our attention. Our heroes were called heroes when within the battle they rose. For a hero isn't determined by his titles and losses, he's determined by his courage and willingness to speak up and take action, never succumbing simply for their satisfaction. For our country is our pride and joy, a place that we must strive to protect and never destroy. Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much, contestant number 1. Once again, the title of her piece is The Iron Will of a Nation's Hope. Now let us proceed to contestant number 2. From St. Louis College, Cebu, a grade 10 student. The title of his piece, The Dream, the Liberation. Let us give it up for Chris Nino Colo.
Check. Sound check. I am Chris Nino Colo.
Once again, the title of his piece, The Dream, the Liberation. This is contestant number 2, Chris Nino C. Colo from St. Louis College, Cebu, a grade 10 student. Timer starts now.
The Dream, the Liberation. Greetings upon fellow Cebuanos, free men at the simple gaze, freedom won by our heroes in all the glorious ways. Men shook by the desire of a nation, pulled to one by a simple notion, grasping the goal of one dream, the end of the Spanish regime. To this, I honor our great generals, fighters of our land, fought like the greater kings who hold no stand. Though it may seem convicting, befalling from too many betrayals, no man led us better, making their leadership integrals. Thus was the situation of our warriors, engaging the Spanish, posing remarkably quick thought, truly hard times were fought. We see the passion for in the eyes, the urge for independence. I cannot help but ignore the greatness. One cannot ignore the greatness of our fellow men's greatness. For what is a greater honor than fighting for our nation? What better way to fight than setting its future right? Life cost us time, making everything sublime. One cannot ignore but tremble upon this spark, fighting cannons with a bark. To no end did they stop till liberation stands atop. Their hearts burn to ashes for hope of change that passes. Staying vigilant and ready, standing firm and patient, they rushed for the opportunity when it means taking eternity. Life now becomes a goal to create the greatest whole, a whole nation into creation, a new and free generation. I hope for your continuous patronage for such a beautiful heritage. where everyone expresses gratitude for our heroes' greatest attitude. The dream, the liberation.
Thank you very much, contestant number 2. That was 𝗔𝗹𝗲 𝗀𝗀 from St. Louis College, Cebu. Again, the title of his piece, The Dream, the Liberation.
Low.
Up next, we have contestant number 3, a grade 10 student from Rosario National School. The title of his piece, Halamdumon nga Revolusyon Sugbuanon. Let us give it up for 𝗓𝗿𝗏𝗄𝗄.
Maayong hapon sa tanan.
Timer starts now.
Maayong hapon sa
Okay, sorry. Oh, yeah. So before we proceed for the on-site guest, we will be recording each of the piece and we will be uploading them through our Facebook page. Okay? We apologize for the delay. Once again, let me introduce to you our contestant number 3 from Rosario National School, a grade 10 student. His piece, once again, Halamdumon nga Revolusyon Sugbuanon. Let us give it up for 𝗓𝗿𝗏𝗏. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1.
Maayong hapon sa tanan. Tukuti ako sa pagpaambit ni ining balak nga naguluhan. Halandumon nga Revolusyong Sugbuanon. Pagkatahom nga sudungon sa nasud nga gawas nun, daw bidlisiw sa adlaw nga mitadlas sa sayong kabuntagon. Katawhang gidasig sa kagawasang putli ug balaanon, daw sa lampating naglupad-lupad sa tumang pagkamalipayon. Gipakamutyang kagawasan sa luha ug dugo gipatud-an, walay pagduha-duha gihalad ang kinabuhi sa yutang natawhan. Gisalikway ug gikalimtan ang kaugalingong katuyuan, sa walay pagpanagana nga sa kaugalingong kinabuhi bawian. Ang Tres de Abril halandumon alang sa mga Cebuanon. Niining maong adlaw gikunis-kunis ang mga katsilang madaog-daogon. Gidagkutan ug bidilaab ang sulo sa dugoong revolusyon sa pagdumala ni Pantaleon Villegas, ang simbolo sa maisog nga batan-on. Gipakita ni General Pantaleon, also known as Leon Kilat, ang kalantip o kaisog sa kasing-kasing nga dili malangkat. Bisan pa nga sa kadugayng katuigan sa katsila gipanghudlat. Andam nga sungasungon ang dalugdog ug mahait nga kilat. In remembering the heroic and bloody Cebuano Revolution, we will try to look back the heroism headed by General Pantaleon, so that it will be treasured and valued by this new generation, and it will not be forgotten and swallowed by the fang of oblivion. Batanon sa katapuhan, atong hinuktukan o pamanahan ang naangkong kagawasan, ampingan o diliusikan o pasipadan. Pinalanggang sugbo, ato kanunay amumahon o ipasigarbo, kay kini ang pundasyon o litunganay sa gawas ng Pilipino.
Thank you very much. Once again, that was contestant number 3, 𝗓𝗿𝗏𝗏𝗏, representing Rosario National School. He is a grade 10 student, and again, the title of his piece, Halamdumon nga Revolusyong Sugbuanon. For the information of our online guests or online viewers, each of the spoken poetry piece will be uploaded through our Facebook page. Now we have contestant number 4 from Agubiyao National High School. She is a grade 10 student. The title of her piece, we have Sugbo, We Will Never Die. She is Nicolene M. Adolfo.
Nicolene M. Adolfo. Nicolene M. Adolfo.
We start in 3, 2, 1.
Unsa? Okay, miss, sorry.
Okay. Okay, sige. So, Nicolene, let's begin. Okay, ready? Once again, let us give a round of applause to contestant number 4, Nicolene M. Adolfo. Her piece, Sugbo, We Will Never Die. Timer starts in 3, 2, 1.
Unsa? Ganahan ba ko mamatay? A child randomly asked, and I wonder as I trail sa yutang gisugatan sa lugar diin ang kaisog nagtubo kung asa gitukod ang atong kalantip o atong kaabtik. In the heat of the brave, in the hands of the skilled sa Tres, katulong adlaw sa Abril 1898, before I speak my answers to that child, I ground to tell the heroes of our Subo. Sa kasing-kasing sa isla where history was born, I bear that 1898, Tres de Abril, we will never forget, I swear. Sa kalsada sa Sugbo echoes their sacrifices, heroes of our past, their bravery suffices. As the smoke of the battle lifted, the Sugboanon flew only with their machetes, knives, and spears, kung asa ang kaisog nato napakita. Kay og ako ang ganahan mamatay, I will die like the heroes of 1899, where bloods are shed for the future they aired, the wisdom of fighting for a new beginning to winning. Kay og ang bag-o nga adlaw may magbalik sa pagawas, og ang mga bituon dili na maapas, but their story lives on. Kay Sugbo, we will never die of the resounding battle cry. Sa Sugbo, we will never die, for their legacy forever resides. Sa Sugbo, we will never die as their voices resonate through lives. And we commemorate the story that speaks echoes, the change of identity, nga kalantip ug isog with unity against our enemies. And as I answer the questions of that child, whether I want to die, let my story be a guide of our Sugbo pride. Kaya ang memorya na ako, magsilbing memorya ninyo, sakripisyong dili kanus aman mulupad. Kay sa Sugbo, we will never die. Ikaw, do you wanna die like the 1898? Thank you.
Once again, thank you very much, Nicolene. We apologize for earlier's technical mishap. All right. Once again, before we proceed with our final contestant, we encourage the classmates and friends of our contestants, if you are watching, to share our Facebook Live. And also, once again, each of the spoken word or spoken poetry presentation will be uploaded through our page, the Palmgrass, the Cebu Heritage Hotel. Up next, we have contestant number 5. She is from Abiliana National High School or National School. She is a grade 7 student. The title of her piece, Pantaleon Villegas. Let us give it up for Ayana Claribel Lim.
I am Ayana Claribel Lim.
Timer starts now. 3, 2, 1.
The wind whispers, freedom, justice, and bravery. The sea cries, our heroes' valor, our nation's pride. The sun shines, our heroes died fighting for independence. The earth trembles, the martyrdom of the Filipino people. The birds sing, the spirits of Tres de Abril live in our hearts. The skies glisten, Filipinos honor the heroes of freedom. The hills echo. Victory is our anthem. The flowers bloom. Heroes' sacrifices never forgotten. The river flows. Their heroism is our legacy. Heroes, heroes! Freedom, freedom! Abril 3 ni adtong tuig 1898, usa ka nigrense nga daw abtik pa sa kilat nga sa mga Kastila milampurnas. Siya si Pantaleon Villegas. Sa iyang kaalantip og kaabtik, siya nanakod og dabantog sa anga nga Leon Kilat. Subuanon pamalandong. Ikaw subuanon nga lumad sa habagat, bantugan sa tanang yuta giukob sa dagat. Kang upong ikaw susama na buhat, musugakod sa kinabuhing usahay parat. Ikaw subuanon daw maglupad kun mulayat. Pagkabot sa damgo, ikaw walay sipyat. Kaya ang pangandoy mo gikabot di sa kiat, kundi sa pagsalik inubanan sa buhat. Kana mga igsuon ang pinag-ong pagyukbo na mainiton sa mga bayani sa Tres de Abril nga natakdan ni Pantaleon.
Thank you, contestant number 5. All right, so let us hear this time a reaction from our judges. Okay, while our judges are, I believe some of them are still finalizing their scores, I think I can mention this ahead that the winners will be announced on April 27th through our Facebook page. So I believe we have our accompanying teachers and coaches of our students. Please leave a contact number through Miss A or through to Miss Laura, our staff, okay, so that we can contact you for the results. Okay, so again, let us hear a reaction this time from our judges. So kinsay mauna? Ladies first? Okay, gentlemen, then ladies after. Okay, sir, let's begin. Right. Nag-finalize pa. Okay, so we have Miss Cindy.
Okay, so thank you so much. I would like first to congratulate all the 5 students. They did very well, okay, in a short amount of time of preparation. So congratulations. And I hope you will continue to do your best, not just in this poetry contest. You'll continue to write, especially those students who did well during also with regardless of the language, English and Cebuano. Congratulations to everyone and good job with the preparation. And of course, the most important one, your the act already of the poetry making and the performances. Congratulations.
Sige, no, yes, congratulations sa tanan nga ni participate sa atong event karon, no. As someone judging, no, ang akong bias na sa paggamit sa Cebuano language, no, kay mas matagaan man gud og kinabuhi ang giistorya. Unya ang paagi sa akong pag-judge basically nag-base sa giun sa paghatag og kinabuhi, di ba? Kay ang 126 years ago patay na usa na 100 years na, more than 100 years. Pero ganahan man ta nga gibalik, gibuhi pinaagi sa atong pagbalak, no? So mao to siya ang overall nga guide sa paghatag nako og judgment, no? Sa kana siya. Of course, dili ta again sa paggamit sa foreign language like in English, no? Pero taas-taas iyang apson para maka-convince siya o makahatag siya kinabuhi sa atong tema karon. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir.
Nindot sila mo perform. Actually, nindot. Ang ilagali mga scores nako mga almost the same, magligas na sila gamay, no? Yeah.
Thank you very much, sir. We have Sir Braille.
Okay, congratulations to all participants. No? Thank you also for taking up the courage to join the contest. No? So also one of the basis for my judging is also the delivery, because it breathes life to the poetry that you're writing. So it's not just written, because of course it is spoken poetry. So sometimes there's a difference, no? There's a thin line between spoken and written poetry. What can be written is not really as beautiful as what could be spoken. But it's nice to know also that there is also code switching and code mixing in poetry. So when we learned before, poetry is not just limited to one medium, no, which is Cebuano or English, but you did a great job of mixing two languages. And I guess that is also the trend nowadays, no? Being new Gen Zs or the new generations after the Gen Zs. So this is still ongoing art, no? Living its present life. And thank you also for taking the courage to join the contest.
Thank you very much, sir. Now we have Ma'am Iris.
Salamat sa inyong paningkamot, pagsuwat, sa deliver sa inyong nasuwat. Sa pagkatinuod, sakto na natin gisulti sa daghan, no? Nga labi pa ni Braille, nga sometimes lahi ang delivery sa spoken, lahi sad ang written. Kaya depende kay mag-written mangguga, lahi ang mubasa, lahi ang iyang pag-interpret. Pero kung spoken manggod, kay kinanglan manggod ang murag acting sad ka ba? Gamay. Kung kinanglan sad naa, makita ang pagbati sa imong gisuwat, di na sa imong gisulti. Pero nagpasalamat jud ko, ipadayon na ang inyong abilidad sa pagsuwat. Kay gamay ra kaayo ang manulatay, daghan ang musulti pero gamay ra manulatay. Sanghag kayong salamat.
Thank you very much. Thank you sa mga reactions, judges. Another big round of applause for our judges. Okay. So again, as mentioned earlier, the results of our contest will be announced on April 27 because we will be uploading the videos as well in due time. We'll be uploading it within the week or within April. Tomorrow, sorry, as early as tomorrow, we'll be uploading already the videos. Okay, so thank you very much. Another big round of applause to our contestants and to our judges. Okay, so, this time, gikan man tag spoken poetry, we have contestants. Now we have trivia quiz. One on site and one online. Okay. So niya na makadawat og prize, of course. Okay, so I have here a question. The questions will be based on the talk earlier. Of course, so kung naminaw mo, congratulations, Daan. Okay, so the first question will be for on-site. So ready na mo? Sige, ako nganda mo ang microphone. Okay lang. If ever you know the answer, doon lang muna ako. Okay? Sige. So the first question is, by the way, the prize for the first question will be Abtik Kilat cake. Okay. So the question is, what was the religious observance celebrated on April 3? Okay. Again, that April 3, 1898. Sorry, lahi man April 3 karon day. April 3, 1898. So what was the religious observance celebrated on April 3, 1898? I'll give a 10 countdown. If you know the answer, duula lang ko. Ay dagan ha. Way dagan nay. Okay, ready? 10 counts. 10, 9, 8. Yay, Nanisa, 7, 6, okay, 5, 4, 3, 2. Hello, sir, your name?
Mr. 𝗷𝗵𝗆 𝗟𝗏𝗏 National School. Good afternoon, everyone.
So the answer, sir?
Palm Sunday.
Is it Palm Sunday? Confirm, Miss A. Congratulations. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. Yes, it was Palm Sunday. In fact, it was na-reenact theory, and then it was mentioned several times during the first part and then, of course, during the talk. This time, we have, okay, kanina na question for on-site and online. Online people, are you still there? Thumbs up daw or heart react? Sige, if Ladag likes dia, in a hi, hello. Okay, so the question is, again, this is for online and on-site. Okay, FB Live. We will be looking at the FB Live comment section. Ang unang maka-answer will receive. Okay, the prize is hilot binisaya in Alima native and Alima native massage. Mga kinahanglan na nato ron. Labi ng init kaayo. Okay, so again, the prize will be hilot binisaya Alima native massage. So the question is, ready online, ready on site. What was the original date of the launching of the 1898 Cebu uprising against the Spaniards? Again, the question is, what was the original date for the launching of the 1898 Cebu uprising against the Spaniards? Answer now. Tanaw na to sa online. Okay, wag di ko kita dire. Who can check the online? And then on-site, ready na. Kinsa may ganan mo answer on-site. Ma-countdown ko for the on-site.
Explain akong question.
Sure, sure.
So in March. So they had the Katipunero when they had a meeting in March. So their original plan was they had an original plan when to launch the revolt. It was not April 3. So they had an original plan and they changed it when the Katipuneros were being arrested and killed one by one. So they changed it to April 3 during the meeting at Isidro Givelanda's house on April 2. So what was the original date? So it was mentioned in the Today in History, also at Pamgra's page, and also by Braille. He also mentioned it. So what's the answer?
What is the answer? Gi-backtrack nila ang talk. Naminaw sila balik sa talk. Okay, you want to answer? Okay.
Kung ano niya naka-first, si McFly Brown?
McFly Brown online.
McFly Brown.
Okay, his name is McFly Brown online. But we have another prize also for online.
Everyone will answer through the comment
Okay,
section.
both they need one answer.
So
there.
McFly, tell us from where you are in the Philippines.
Okay, so send us a message, Mr. or Miss McFly Brown. Okay, I hope I got it correctly. So send us a message so we can arrange your prize. Again, the prize is Hilot Binisaya Alima Native Massage. Okay, so the answer is, once again, Miss A, the answer for the question number 2.
It's April 8, 1898. It's Good Friday because they were thinking that the Spaniards would not be armed on Good Friday.
So para Good Friday yun ito, naunhan lang ta sa Palm Sunday. So, okay. So, yeah, so again, thank you very much. And our FB Live event, allow us to also mention future events for you to follow. By the way, before again,
Alerta Katipunan sa bukid, ang puloy anan, dito matagamtaman. Kakapoy sa kalawasan, walay ulan, walay habon, walay banig. Pagkatulog, giunlan pa ang sundan, abanseng makalinisan. Alerta Katipunan, ang tuson, ang kalisdanan, dugangan nato ang kaisog, bisag mamatay pa sa panggubatan. Tumong natong idusok, nasutupson, ug hupayon, dali na kita magkikisok, abanseng makalinisan. Alerta Katipunan sa bukid, ang puloy anan, dito matagamtaman. Kakapoy sa kalawasan, walay ulan, walay habon, walay banig. Pagkatulog, giunlan pa ang sundan, abanseng makalinisan. Alerta Katipunan, ang tuson, ang kalisdanan, dugangan nato ang kaisog, bisag mamatay pa sa panggubatan. Tumong nato idusok, nasutupson, ug hupayon, dali na kita magkikisok, abanseng makalinisan. Alerta Katipunan, abanseng makalinisan.